I mean, I could probably do it while we're going if you guys feel like chatting, and we can join Rumble afterwards, midstream.
I mean,
But
that's
we
perfectly fine.
we could do that. But we can also do without the Rumble today. So hey, pops, you came in just in time for the intro.
Cool.
Here we go.
This program includes reviews and critiques of various products, movies, and works of art, and uses content for educational purposes. This program complies with YouTube's terms of service, including its fair use policy.
Are you enjoying what you see week after week? Consider giving us a like and subscribe. It's a small gesture, but it means a lot. Click the little button and give us a thumbs up. Follow our very talented panel. And for butter's sake, go to rosaluscomics.com and buy a friggin' comic already.
Let's talk about blockbuster movie news, indie films that you can use, wacky games and lightning round. Can you guess the secret sound? Wrestling stars before our eyes, comic book promo ties. Whammy makes a stage, but who will show? Nobody knows. Time to shine, ready to go. It's Super Sunday. Sunday. Wrap up. Sunday. That's what we're talking about. Super Sunday. Wrap up. That's what we're talking about. It's Super Sunday. Wrap up. Wrap up. That's what we're talking about.
I've got one that can see.
Just
Good
wild, man.
morning, everybody. Good morning, Gray. Good to see ya.
Good to see you. Hell of an intro. Rowdy Piper, Macho Man, and Manny Jacinto. My weekend is made, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
My seat is damp.
Manny's here for you, and he's in for the long haul. So we're only going to see him shirtless until they give us a second season of The Acolyte.
Oh, it's going to be a while then.
Yes, he'll be shirtless for a while as he pushes for that. He's 100% down. Down. Hey, guys, how's your weekend been so far?
Nobody knows.
Everybody sounds so excited.
Nobody knows who's going first. That's the problem.
Yes. Well, we don't have to talk about that.
It's been good.
Go ahead, Pops.
Weekend's been
We'll start
good.
with you, Pops. How was your day or weekend?
I'm dog sitting at my friends that have the pit bulls. So I'm hanging out with Blaze, Apollo, and Rocco today, and yesterday, and tomorrow. I come over here every now and then, but it's like I have to bring a remote setup. So it's more sparse. I don't have all my stuff.
Yeah.
I did make a nice, beautiful background for you today.
Yes, absolutely, and we love it. Kevin Owens and what the heck is Randy Orton looking at?
He's looking at Cody. You can barely see his head over here.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like he's looking
straight
straight
give me the
across.
whole picture. I don't know why. I put the whole picture up there. It's just not good.
That's fine. Those sounded like those were definitely not the names of Chihuahuas. What was that? Apollo and
Rocco and Blaze. Yeah.
Yes.
American Gladiator.
And Apollo and Blaze, you got to keep separated. Because, they fight. So we got dogs at one end of the house, dogs at the other end of the house. They go out in alternating schedules. And, that's kind of why they have to have somebody here when they're gone. Because if the dogs get at each other, they would kill each other.
Sound like they've been married for a while.
No, they're the male. They're all three males, and they all three still have their nuts. There's two of them just do not like each other. That's all. They just don't. Rocco gets along with both of them fine, but Blaze and Apollo, no, it ain't happening. They both got that alpha thing going on, and ain't neither one of them backing off a bit.
Well, yeah, they're a pack, and they want to figure out who's next in line, because obviously the owner is the alpha of the pack.
Yes,
And
exactly.
the other two are trying to figure out which one of them is going to kill them. That's what they do. Those dogs.
It's kind of it's kind of how it feels.
So, Bob, what's going on with you then?
Not much, but today I got a special day pass. Normally I wouldn't tell everybody this, but today is actually Bob's birthday.
Woo!
Yeah.
Happy Bob Day.
Yeah, it's Bob
Yes.
Day all day today. So I'm gonna
Bob Day.
go out after this and cause some trouble here in Gotham.
You got your plastic tarps, your duct tape, the taser's all charged.
Yes.
How much baby oil do you have?
I funny enough you say that. I happened to get 1,000 bottles really cheap. They were being auctioned off this
Nice.
weekend. It was crazy.
That's awesome.
FBI auction too. Who knew?
So it's going to get that baby oil on wholesale.
Exactly.
Well, that's awesome. That should last you like a week or two.
Just about. Depends on how many freak offs I have tonight. But we'll try and make it work. I just got to set up some people to come in and give us IV fluids when we're all done. But
There you
we'll
go.
figure that out. That's a minor detail.
Rosales, do you mind if I share this to the Critical Blast Twitter page?
No, go right ahead, please.
Cool. There you go. Get some more views up in here. Get some people watching this thing. What's up.
Well, introduce us to your brand new crowd there, Pops.
Oh, they're not brand new. Critical Blast has been an associate sponsor of the Madness forever. They do publishing, fulfillment for campaigns, all kinds of stuff. And he has a much bigger Twitter than I do, and he paid for that blue check. And he lets us put anything we want over there. And he's got a lot of followers. So, just get some more eyes on. That's my whole goal. You guys know that. Getting more eyes on what everybody does. That's what I do.
Yeah, unlike P. Diddy, who wants less eyes.
More fingers.
Way unlike.
Everywhere though.
Okay, a whole bunch unlike P. Diddy. Okay,
There you go. So, Charles,
Ah.
how's your weekend been, sir?
It's almost over.
Well, I'll drink to that.
My sports team is depressing.
Your
Ooh.
sports team.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know you had a sports team. Which one would that be?
all of them. No, the Mets, the baseball team in Queens.
Well, see, I was a Twins fan, so I get to claim I get to claim the biggest collapse of the year.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm right behind you though, so there's that.
Oh man, we were in the playoffs and just like gave up the whole month, man. When won like 3 games the last month of the season. It's like
That's essentially what the Mets are doing now. They just need to win, and they're not. They're like, we're done.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what did you guys do? The Twins pissed me off though because they didn't make no moves at the trade deadline. Pollard is the worst owner in the league. Sell the team, dude. Sell it. Yeah, it's that bad, man. It's that bad.
So, Gray, how have your
Vikings are
teams been?
kicking ass, so I'm good with that.
The teams could be better. What can I say? But other than that, good times. Got some occlusion bands, so I'm just choking the hell out of my muscles this weekend. It's pretty fun.
Oh, wow.
Blood flow restriction. It makes it fun. Like you lift much less weight, but it hurts way more. So good times.
Yeah.
I've it's been a while since I've choked a muscle.
I highly recommend it. Man, it stores up that lactic acid, and then once you take the band off, it's just like, wow, okay. It's good times.
Awesome.
You guys are
I'm excited to be here.
Wow. Well, we have a new segment, and hopefully we'll hit it first. So let's spin the wheel.
Be a pretty dynamite
Come
segue.
on. One thing,
New to DVD.
maybe promo time. Oh no.
Oh, it's Bob Knows Sports.
Oh,
In this section of Bob Knows Sports, Bob will tell us about what's been happening this week and what's coming up this week. So let's hit the Bob Knows Sports intro.
Throw the ball and spin around. Is he called a touchdown? Bounce it, hit his score point. Let's shout it out loud. I don't know the rules at all, but I'm here to have a blast. Jumping, cheering, dancing. Now this party's made to last. Turn up the music, let the games begin.
What kind of aminal is that?
that a beaver?
I think that was a koala.
It's a drop bear.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. That's a very good representation of me. I like that.
Yeah, or it it could be a honey badger or whatever.
Sure. But regardless, let's get into some sports talk here, fellas. We got NFL scores from last week, which was week 3. We're going to start over in the AFC East as we had the Jets just absolutely trounce the Patriots 24-3. Then you get down to the Giants, who took an absolute big shit on the Doo-Doo Browns 21-15. The Eagles came into town and took on the Saints and won that game 15-12. Then you had the Vikings that actually graped and pillaged the Texans 34-7. Then we had the Broncos over the Bucks 26-7. You had the Packers 30 to the Titans 14. Then we take it over to the Indianapolis Colts, who put up 21 points to beat the Bears, who only put up 16 points. Steelers over the Chargers 20-10. The Seahawks ended up disappointing the Dolphins, who are on their third string quarterback 24-3. You had the Panthers taking on the Raiders. They won that game 36-22. The Rams came out on top 27-24 over the San Francisco 49ers. The Lions, which is the only good thing about Detroit, they actually won their game against the Cardinals 2013. Then you had the Ravens taking on the Cowgirls. They won that game 28-25. Then we had Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes taking on the Falcons. He ended up winning that game 22-17. Then last week's Monday Night Football games, we had 2 with the doubleheader. Very nice. The first game and the only game anybody should have watched, which would have been the Bills versus the Jaguars here in Buffalo. And my Bills absolutely mud-stomped the Jags 47-10. Amazing. The other game that was on Monday night was the Commanders. Who gives a shit about them against the Bengals? Nobody cares about them either, but the Commanders somehow won 38-33. And now we flip.
Uh-oh. Did we lose a Bob? I think we lost a Bob.
No, I'm still here. I'm still here.
I might have distracted a Bob. I'm sorry.
No. It's quite all right. It's quite all right. But let's see here. Games upcoming this week for week 4. We got the Saints at Atlanta. You got the Bengals at Carolina. You got the LA Rams taking on the Chicago Bears. What a horrible schedule this week. You have the Vikings, who are probably going to mud stomp the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
And Green Bay, no more. Then we have the Jacksonville Jaguars, who just got absolutely murdered on Monday Night Football. They're going to go up against the Texans, who also got absolutely murdered last week. Then we're going to have Pittsburgh at Indianapolis. You're going to be looking at the Broncos taking on the Jets in New York. Not even New York, but New Jersey. You're going to have Philadelphia, who's going to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You also have coming on this week, we got New England in San Francisco. That should be okay. The Washington Comrades, they're going to take on the Cardinals. KC is taking on the Chargers. Then we have the Doo-Doo Browns going to Browns are going to Las Vegas to meet the Raiders. And finally, tonight, Sunday Night Football, the only game anybody should be wanting to watch. It's going to be the 3-0 Buffalo Bills taking on the Baltimore Ravens. So we got some pretty good matchups coming up this week.
Wow. What a microphone you've got there.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it does sound like your mic has acid reflux. Or that the hippo was gassy. Or looks like Pop's murdered some Vikings fan.
That's actually a jacket I've had for about 30 years, man. Isn't that beautiful? It's got a ship on the back of it.
Oh.
Goodness, look at
Oh, okay, yeah.
Bat jacket.
So, anybody else excited about a sports happening?
Is that any better? No, I guess not.
Oh, man. Pops, you're old enough to remember Foster Brooks, aren't you?
Yeah, sadly, yes.
Yeah, it's a little Foster Brooks action there on the microphone is what it sounds like. But I absolutely don't know what would be causing that, unless you've been downgraded or
I
you've
have no
used up
clue.
all of your bandwidth on your cell phone.
Let me restart my headset here.
Okay.
I like that it's polite enough to wait in between the breaths and just.
Yeah. The Cleveland Brown stain. Stain. That's just very, very exciting.
I mean, it kind of added to it.
I can remember one time my grandniece said to me, she said, I'm about to take the Browns to the Super Bowl. She was headed to the bathroom.
Awesome. Let us know in the comments what you're excited about when it comes to sports. What are you looking forward to? Is it field hockey? Is it regular hockey? Is it some of the WNBA or what's out there? Or maybe you're taking the Browns to the Super Bowl. Let us know in the comments.
I'm fired up for the darts tournament.
I used to look forward to NASCAR before they turned it into local stage racing.
Local stage racing?
Yeah, they break all the races down into stages now, and they get points for every stage. And it's like, what'd you do? It's supposed to be a 500-mile race. Who gets there the quickest? They might have to stop to get gas, but you don't stop the race and let everybody adjust their cars and get ready for the next segment. That's what you do at the local track.
Well,
Right?
500 miles, you got to stretch. Take a piss every now and again.
No,
Too.
you got to race. They used to do it, no problem. And it took a lot longer back then too. So it's like, I just don't like what they did to NASCAR. I used to be a huge fan, and they just destroyed it.
Did the drivers have to leave the car? I think it
They
depends.
can. I think they can. They have to be. They got like 10 minutes of a break in between the segments. It's like, what's going on?
Once they start introducing right-hand turns, then it's a problem.
I gotta pee. Can we stop before I can pee? Back in the day, they just peed in the soup and they just kept on driving.
There you go. That's always the answer.
Like way back in the day, dude would have a pack of cigarettes rolled up in his shirt, no helmet. That's how it's supposed to be.
It's like a North Dallas tollway there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, come on, NASCAR evolved out of prohibition, running with alcohol.
Moonshine.
When they made alcohol legal again, all those guys needed something to do, so they went racing on the beach in Daytona.
Good morning, Lucifer. Glad to have you on board. You missed Bob going over the sports for the week, but that's okay. It'll be hilarious when you go back and watch it in the stream. So that'll be exciting to do. It'll be exciting times. Something to look forward to. Speaking of something to look forward to, we have more items on the wheel today besides Bob. Let's see.
Could it be promo time?
It could be promo time. We'll find out.
Okay.
There's something new here.
I can't figure out how that tiny little face is.
What's up, Gray Wolf?
Yes. Chick-fil-A TV. Hey,
Woo!
the better Gray. What is up, Gray Wolf?
Chick-fil-A TV. That is right. Chick-fil-A, apparently, and I missed this. This was a post in August that Chick-fil-A wants to create their own streaming service.
Why not?
And
I mean, it just makes sense.
Why not?
So, McDonald's doesn't have their own streaming service.
Have you ever been inside and watched the menu change? Yeah, they do.
I was going to say, they've got this very interactive display that it's caught my attention on many a late night inside of McDonald's. If they just broadcast it on a channel, it might not be the worst thing on television.
You know what? I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people interested in what's going on there as they sit there and wait for their kids to play through the playground as they watch the interactive things on the screen and stuff like that. But,
they show you like eggs being cooked and stuff. It is odd. I'm just saying, if they made a channel of that, it's better than a lot of it that's already out there.
Well, I was thinking that even though that this tweet came out that I discovered, came out in August, and we missed it in August, that does not mean that I still couldn't set it to music. So
finally,
that's what I did. Was I set the tweet and its responses to music. So let's have a quick look and a recap of what we missed in August.
Chick-fil-A is launching its own streaming platform. The plan is to launch a slate of TV shows. There are also talks of doing animated projects. People are asking why Chick-fil-A, why? Will they have Chick-flicks? I'ma be so mad when I wanna stream my favorite Chick-fil-A Plus show on a Sunday. And the app refuses to open. If y'all ain't giving us a cow and chicken reboot, I don't care. The day streaming jumped the shark. Chicken Chill does have a nice ring to it though, but we already have a Hallmark channel. This is gonna be the most homophobic programming of all time. Just give me my chicken sandwich and shut the F up. We literally just want them to open up on Sundays. That's it. Sounds weird, but this is smart. They used to partner with VeggieTales back in the day for the children's workshops and daycare efforts they're involved in. They probably want their own modern shows without any objectionable content. Will they have chick flicks? I'ma be so mad when I wanna stream my favorite Chick-fil-A Plus show on a Sunday.
Objectional content.
Yeah,
nice. That was awesome, Rosales. Thank you. That
Especially
answered so many of my questions. But while I was listening to your lovely song, I just happened to look it up, and I guess they're getting like producers like Michael Sugar's Sugar 23, who's behind 13 Reasons Why on Netflix. So
what are you gonna do with the other 10?
I don't know. Exactly. So they're coming up with like some kind of big names here. But they're not the first ones to do this, apparently. I didn't know that Lyft used to have one of these. Apparently, like Lucky Lyft was a game show hosted by Bob the Drag Queen. And Airbnb had their own thing, too. So, I don't know. Wow. It's interesting. But I guess I'm looking forward to some brine chicken programming.
I'm not exactly sure what they've got going on there. I know the Daily Wire has got their own thing happening. It's not actually on some of these streaming platforms, but it's available online. They call it a streaming platform, but it's just web-based. So it'll be interesting to see if if Chick-fil-A can do what Pops has done and get the madness on the Roku. Will Chick-fil-A be on the Roku?
Why? Well, look, YouTube's on. Everybody's on Roku. Why wouldn't you? If you can, why wouldn't you? Everybody's on Roku. Paramount, Peacock, all of it.
Mm-hmm. Gotta love Peacock.
Everybody is on Roku because it's that easy to access. You turn your TV on, and you got all these shows on the big screen.
Oh yeah.
It's that easy to access, so you don't have to sit in front of your computer.
I don't think they'll have any cooking shows though, because they don't want to undermine their business.
No. Chick-fil-A is going to be, like wholesome programming, kid-friendly stuff. That's what they're going to. That's.
But they got the guy from 13 Reasons Why.
That don't mean what he's giving them there is going to be content.
Supposedly it's going to be a family-friendly game show, but I don't know why you'd go to that guy for it. But fair enough.
13 Reasons Why to spin the wheel.
13 chicken sandwiches.
I don't think you
Question the top 100 contestants in the U.S. country.
So they can't give you a sandwich on Sunday, but now you got a game show.
They might not be programming on Sunday either.
Yeah,
that would be hilarious.
One of the big roasts at the Apple.
No, sorry if my audio still sucks. I switched headsets. This is the best I can do right now.
It's your headset that's doing that?
It's
What's that?
different.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have that fun noise going on in the background. It's kind of like you had a
as
co-host.
long as you don't have anything going on in the background, I sound semi-okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
wild
sound
that
like
your
you're in a cell.
headset is making
Burping.
a weird burping noise. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, fucking, I don't know. Who knows? Technology.
The KFC here ran out of chicken on Friday.
Oh, is Gray in England?
No, I do not know. Where you at, Gray? Tell me.
That happens quite a bit in England, actually. That's funny. I don't not funny, but unfortunate.
That's funny.
Puzzling.
So they're eating the chicken too? Is that what you're saying?
They get their chicken shipped over from here.
Yeah, well, we get them from everywhere. So
Oh, Tennessee.
who
Yeah, I
knows
got
what
nothing
you're
for
getting
that.
over there, guys? I'm just saying. We don't know what you get. You know.
All right. Yeah.
How does Tennessee run out of chickens?
To tell you. Mm-mm.
I think that's
Maybe the
just
bridge
bad
went out and
management.
they didn't get their delivery, you know.
management.
There was and okay, I don't know exactly what's going on here, but a local highway here in Texas, there was a semi truck that had an accident, and the truck trailer lost part of its load, and it scattered
I've heard that.
chicken parts and alligator parts all over the highway for like a half-mile radius.
Were they
And
separated or were they? I'm just wondering. Like, we're not eating gator at KFC, right?
I'm not saying this wasn't a KFC delivery, but whoever this processing plant was did not keep the meat separated. They were all just parts out, not even in the big boxes with
that's
bags.
all that's required.
Cross-contamination. Jesus.
That's all that's required here, man. It can be pieces from all different kinds of cows or all different kinds of chickens, all mixed together.
Yeah, but you can't mix raw chicken with other meat. That's
Not only am I
confirms
impressed
it,
by
though,
the
that,
processing plant that did that, I want to know where they were headed. I need to know where they were going to finish, you know.
I mean, was that the shit they were throwing away, or you know?
Oh no.
I don't
That was
know.
premium.
I mean,
cut.
this is America, so
can
you
eat
don't
all
know.
of the gator, so I don't know.
Yeah, they don't have waste like that, Pops. All that shit.
Doesn't that prove like the saying that gator tastes just like chicken or whatever? Hey, you guys never knew.
Everything tastes like chicken. Everything.
I mean, the only place around here that serves gator tail and chicken at the same time are Louisiana-based restaurants, where everything is deep fried, along with the pickles and
And they don't care if you mix it all together, anyways. Though you know.
But I don't think they get their deliveries out of a bear flatbed.
Now there's bears in this?
Oh yeah,
there's bears.
We don't have bears
Wow.
in Texas. We don't have bears in Texas. I don't know if you guys remember when we looked at the list of where bear attacks happened in the United States. The ones that happened in Texas, basically, they were private citizens who had bears in cages.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, that's
know there's
understandable.
bears in Texas, you're right? Okay.
Freedom.
It's the only way you get attacked by a bear in Texas is if you own one.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty much the only way you get attacked by a bear in a lot of states is if you own one. Because they ain't
some
running
private
around in every
stuff
state.
going on.
It's funny, like the ones in Arizona are tiny, like little black bears, little tiny ones, right? You know, like, and they're still obviously, if you fuck with them, they're gonna get you, but you know, they're tiny. They don't chase people down the hiking trail. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah.
Hey, CS Pappy, good to have you here this morning. And I'm glad to have your insight on the difference between gator and chicken.
I got something
And we're also
oily
glad
and
you're
flaky.
using your middle initial now.
It's flaky like fish. Is that what you're saying? Flaky,
oily and flaky. Well, you know, salmon is oily and flaky at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying it's salmony.
It don't taste like chicken.
Top of the morning to you. There are more
Yeah,
tigers in
vegan
Texas than the rest of the world combined. That's right.
Based.
That's
Freedom.
right.
You can blame that TV show for that. I'm kidding.
The king?
Oh, you know what? He didn't originate the idea of keeping tigers in a backyard. No.
Of course not.
But
We
he
got lots of
introduced
land
meth into the
and-
process.
He
Yes.
ain't smart enough to have come up with that all by himself.
He's a method man. That's what he is. It's flaky as fish, but more flaky than chicken. Not as flaky as fish, but more flaky than chicken. I think if you cook chicken too long, you get stringy, not flaky though. But
Well, not with Gator. You get
what do I know? I'm an
flakier.
animated
I don't-
comic book creator, so I don't know from
So what do they do? Barbecue it, deep fry it? What do they do with it?
Yes,
Gator
and
tail is
yes.
deep fried.
We don't just put it on a stick and put it over the fire.
I guess you could, you know, in Louisiana or Florida. A black bear came through here in Manchester last year before the Bonnaroo Music Festival.
Oh,
He was
there
here
to
near
check.
our house for a couple of days before he headed eastwards towards Cumberland Plateau.
He just hung out for the music and then he headed off into the woods. You know,
Hippie bears are awesome.
it's what happens when you jam it, man. You draw the appreciative ones. You know,
Grilling it or smoking it. I guess you know it would the oil would drip, I guess, and
I just
be
rail it.
less oily if you grill it.
Come on, smoke your Gators.
Yuck.
Chop it on the mirror, snort it.
Smoked gator.
grill it, smoke it, do it all. Do it all.
You smoke pork, and pork can be gamey, so I guess that makes sense. You know, we could do that, or we can spin the wheel. Wait a minute, I need to
Come on,
test.
promo time.
Too loud? Too loud, Charles?
What?
It's a wee bit loud, but
What about
you know,
now?
we got the possibility of promo time.
It's not like there's a shrill instrument playing or anything. It's good.
What?
There, that's better. All right. I'll give up on that for right now. Stupid soundboard.
I think we
Bring
got
back
it.
The burping frog, please.
Oh my goodness. We're going to talk about wrestling. Where'd that go?
Which is not sports.
No, it's
Definitely-
sports entertainment.
It's sports like.
Somebody wants to know about wrestling. Some people call it wrestling, baby. Sports entertainment, brother. Suplex, clothesline, powerbomb, pile driver, sleeper hold, figure four, moonsault, DDT, body slam, headlock, leg drop, armbar, choke slam, sharpshooter, backbreaker. It's Sue Geary.
Gotta love
Holy
Sue Gary.
smokes, what's going on? Nothing's coming up here.
Armbar.
Bummer. I let this sit for too long. Gosh darn it.
How I feel about my penis.
You know what? I was focused on something else, so I didn't hear what he said.
That's what I hear about my penis as well.
He's just talking about his armbar.
His arm bar.
Insugiri.
It's not even sharing. Look at that. Okay. Nudity, that's the wrong tab.
Yeah, we're not on that yet.
Ooh, October 1st, you say? That's Monday.
Is it?
Yeah,
Then I got it wrong.
Something. I don't know.
I got it wrong.
No,
Everything-
no, the first is Tuesday. Grace.
Yeah, I got it wrong. My
Grace
bad.
still lies.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I like to do that. I slip one or two in just to see if you guys can catch them.
This is the one we're looking for. Okay.
Oh, good. The black screen with a
that's the wrong
circle
one.
just twisting around in the wind.
See, now all my tabs that I set up for the show are all spinning like they're nuts. And
In based, that takes skills. You know, it's kind of like a plate twirler or whatever.
It is Sunday. Does Chick-fil-A run your website?
Would you do?
you know
Use up your
what?
phone's hotspot?
yeah. Are roasting me back, are you, Bob? That's awesome. That's great. You gonna smoke me later and grill me?
Oh, wait, there we go.
There it is. There it
There's a
is.
forehead.
I see Finn
Yes.
Balor.
Where'd it go? Which one is it? I gotta find. There we go.
Yeah, he's angry.
Yes.
Did not expect that beard from that forehead.
Next week. Oh yeah. It's like you want to know
looks
what
like
I bring
Adam
to the
Copeland.
table.
Matthew Lillard? That's not Lillard.
Face hair. This is what Matthew Lillard would look like if he did have facial hair
Well,
and fancy editing.
Kinda.
I'll take
You
a
know.
clean shaven. Thank you.
In the Five Nights at Freddy's sequel. Matthew Lillard with a beard.
Oh, spoiler. He's alive still.
Maybe. It's a sequel.
far as I
There's
know.
always sequels. You know, people come back.
So we got
Everybody's black and white.
yes, because this is the way they decided to go.
I
Bad
didn't
Blood
notice
is
that,
happening
Charles.
Saturday, October 5th. So we got to do our predictions ahead of time. Fortunately for WWE, there's only 4 matches on the thing. So this 4-hour, I think about 45 minutes per match is what it's going to be. So
It got to
unless
be
they-
added for matches, you know.
you got to add the promos in between. You got to have the advertising as well.
Each
And the-
entrance takes 26 minutes. It's
Yeah, okay, the matches are going to be 15 minutes long. But
But see, then there's going to be those 2 or 3 matches that will come out of something that happens this week on Raw and SmackDown.
you think there is a possibility that they will add more?
LA Knight and Carmelo after what
How could they
happened
not
last
add more?
week. Like that, you
You're
know.
fucking pissed going to a wrestling show with only 4 matches. What the fuck is that? I don't need 60
very,
matches,
very
2
long.
days of shit, but
Very
4
tight.
matches?
So here's one of the matches right here. The undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes will team up with his former rival and the superstar he dethroned at WrestleMania, Roman Reigns, in a battle against the Bloodline. My prediction is that the Bloodline will lose and build to a solo match between Roman and the Samoan Werewolf. Right there. What do you guys think? Pops, we'll start with you.
I'm gonna go with Roman and Cody.
What?
What?
Is that true?
Did Ric
Who
Flair
just
die?
wrote that? No, he did not. There's no way.
There's no way. I mean,
There is.
he's closer to dead than you, baby. That's for sure.
Whoa.
He's already
I mean,
embalmed.
Certain people, he's dead to them, but I don't know. I think like 5 days ago, he just split with like his 6th wife or something like that. But
Oh, so ripped to
I
his
don't know.
marriage.
Yeah, well, I'm not
Not
seeing
sure.
anything in the
I don't
headlines.
see anything on Twitter.
Okay.
Well, his
Careful
marriage,
there.
his
Loose-
marriage
yeah.
is definitely over.
That
He's
big hog of
with
his is
wife after
loose.
6 years.
Maybe that's what he meant. Rip to his marriage.
Sorry, I guess it was his 5th marriage. I didn't mean to spread horrible rumors there. But not his 6th, his 5th.
Well, let's find out what Lucifer has to say about
Gray
that.
with
Why don't you
testing.
expand on that in the comments there, Lucifer? Well,
Yeah, tell us where
See,
you get your info from.
look, you got plenty of room. I mean, we got a story about a black bear crossing the country, so you got room to explain yourself there, buddy.
Explain yourself. Oh,
Nobody's
Womp
got to
womp.
explain themselves.
joking.
I was
Well,
joking.
fair enough, Lucifer. After his appearance on Kill Tony, he's kind of dead to me too. I thought the dude could take a joke, but yeah, interesting. But
Wait, what happened?
still a champion. Woo! Nature
Yeah,
boy.
he walked off of Kill Tony.
Is that right?
Really?
Yeah, jokes were too offensive for him.
Offensive. He swung his dick in front of a stewardess.
Well,
He's not here to make fun of people. He only
Yeah.
builds people up, Charles.
exactly.
Come on.
He is a positive person. So
Oh.
people, trashing comedians is not in his playbook apparently.
I guess.
However, putting somebody's eye out who's in economy is.
Same with doing
Flight attendant.
storylines about your dead son, but hey, I digress.
Yeah. Whoa. Bob, how do you feel about the Bloodline match? Who do you think's
You
going to
know-
win that?
I feel like the Bloodline might actually take that. To be honest, yeah, what I want to know is how much longer do we have to do this? Can we get? I want to fast forward through this. Let's get to something new. We've been on this Bloodline fucking story for like
Until
5 years.
every WWE wrestler is Japanese or Samoan. I think
Well, You could just
Well, they're gonna
import
do
them guys in quicker. I don't need this storyline to continue.
What if
I
they
just
do
want
like?
this to be over.
What if they do like they did with Yokozuna and have a Samoan playing a Japanese guy?
That's the way to go.
Based.
They got
But see,
a.
it was okay because Mr. Fuji was his manager, and he was authentic. So
They're actually
that's-
bringing in a British wrestler who was raised in Japan, so she doesn't actually speak English,
Oh,
and she wrestles like the Joshi wrestlers out there. So, finally, some tough white women.
Yeah, I'm thinking the Bloodline's going to take this, but yeah, I wish it was over.
Okay, Pops, did you have an opinion on this one?
Let me think.
Okay, Charles.
No, I said I think Roman and Cody will probably win this one, and only because I think Randy and KO are going to eliminate the other two before they can get involved. Now, is there a tag team match set up for the championship with the Bloodline?
I don't think there is. No,
There probably will be. That's one of my predictions. It'll probably be Randy and KO against them for the titles.
You know, I like the idea that they are taking two different routes to pay-per-views. AEW likes to put on 457 matches in 3 hours, and everybody's breaking bones and hardcore and juicing the hard way and whatnot. And then WWE puts on 4 matches in 6 hours. So, you know, it's a different approach, which is nice.
it's a choice.
Then you have this ongoing melodrama. CM Punk will go to war with his heated adversary, Drew McIntyre, inside the Hell in a Cell. My prediction is that Drew will come out on top. Who do you think should be on top? Pops?
Yeah, I think Drew's gonna win,
I
but
forgot.
I don't
Charles.
care which one of them wants to be on top.
You know, as the winner, that is.
Well, yeah, I think
It's not a sword fight.
When-
Charles
when you
and Gray, I forgot to ask you about this one.
Great.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Well, the match is sanctioned.
People will be watching this, and a great majority of them will be enjoying it. So, yeah, I'm behind it.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
agree.
I'm on board.
I like to channel the living. Charles.
Kind of like what Bob was saying. This is kind of tired. The cynic in me hopes that like Roman Reigns turns on Cody at the end because that would make it feel something unique, or maybe Cody turns on Roman Reigns. But otherwise, it's just yay, more of the same.
More of the same.
Yeah.
More of the same.
Yeah. And this is actually a Hell in a Cell match, which is...
yeah, that's why I give it to Drew, because, man, if you get to use all the weapons,
Isn't this his third match between them?
I think it's the 4th.
4th, 8th.
Oh, really?
This is another one that's getting played out too much. This should have been over.
This time it's in a cell, so completely
Well,
different.
yeah, this should be the blow off, though. This should be the final. This is what you use the Hell in a Cell for. You haven't been able to settle your feud. Here it is. Like, after this, get the fuck away from each other. I don't care about your stupid daughter's wristband that she made you. I don't care about any of that shit. Get away. CM Punk, go home.
Yeah,
you got to admire the fact that he's gone at least 2 pay-per-views without getting injured. So,
well, here's his chance.
Because he's getting beat up in between.
Yeah.
I would normally say that he gets his wristband back, but I also think he's going to lose. So I don't know how those two are going to happen at the same time.
yeah, he got his wristband back in the last
Oh,
and somewhere in between, it was...
and then he ate it, didn't he? Didn't he eat that thing?
I don't know, something happened that it broke it, and it was eliminated. But now they're being sold on the, as
Of course.
with the T-shirts and everything else. They're selling these wristbands
Get out.
that are beaded out, and the little girl who made them is not getting any kind of credit or any kind of stipend for it either.
Good.
So,
Based.
Sounds like the WWE way.
yeah, WWE eBay.
It's a pretty Vince decision.
Mr.
Yes,
McMahon
it
now on
is.
Netflix.
So the bad blood between the women's world champion Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley will culminate as they engage in the intent. Aren't these the same matches they had in the last pay-per-view?
Yes.
Did they hire the AEW artists? Because this looks really shitty.
Ooh.
Possibly.
Which way does it burn? I don't know. It burns both ways, Bob. I mean, Charles. Great take. My prediction is that Ripley will regain her title with a decisive victory.
Am I up? Who's up? Who's up?
You can be up.
She has too many friends backstage.
Which she?
You know it's she. One of them has one friend backstage. The other one has 4 friends backstage. Carlito is going to get involved.
Carlito, the guy with the apple?
Yes.
Yeah, because, you know, that's what it takes to be cool.
It is what it
I
takes.
mean, apples are pretty cool.
But you think he's going to interfere over, like, Dominic?
Dominic's going to be swinging in a cage above him, in the shark cage.
Oh, this is a shark cage match. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
See? So yeah, Carlito or that JD dumb shit, whatever his name is, that guy. One of them guys going to get involved.
Dominic. Dominic.
Finn's going to have his hands full. He ain't going to get involved. But them other two, they can get involved in both of those matches.
So what do you think, Bob? Now that you know about the stipulation and the cage and a tinier cage?
I mean, it sounds like it's set up for Rhea to win it. So yeah, I'll go with her. I'll take Diarrhea Ripley.
Charles, how do you feel about this? Besides the graphically being the graphics being poor.
I think the real winner is Dominic in the end.
Yes.
Well, you got him pegged. Oh, great.
You guys are on fire today. I'm just saying. You guys are on fire today.
I think the real winner is the audience, that we get to enjoy this amazing match. So, yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. You know, fair fight. You know, I can see the grudge that's going on in this match. And, hey, shark cages. Everyone loves those. You know, good time.
Good times. Good times will be had by most. All right. And so we have another match here. Former Judgment Day teammates Damian Priest and Finn Balor will finally go one-on-one when they clash at Bad Blood. My prediction
Battle
is
of the bisexuals.
There you go.
Brought to you by Wendy's. And Peacock.
And they have Sunday off. Priest will continue his winning streak against his former stablemates. That's where I sit. Pops?
I agree with you that Priest will probably win, but there will be outside interference, and Jey Uso will have his back.
Okay, so there's going to be shenanigans all the way around.
Yeah. Well, there always is with Judgment Day. Hey, come on, man. It's just like the Bloodline. There ain't no one-on-one fights. None.
Shenanigans, you say?
Shenanigans.
Not in wrestling.
Oh, yeah. Bob, how you feeling about this this overplayed match?
Shenanigans aside, I feel like Priest should come out on top. Hopefully this isn't like... I don't want it to be too much of like a schmaz where this has to continue the fucking storyline for like another month.
You know, this is the first time that they're meeting, and it is a former faction members going against each other. So I do feel like they are building up a 2-year storyline here.
I'm so glad we put the belt on this guy then. That made so much sense, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. And then they took it from him. So
yeah. I'm glad we did that just to get the cheers for one day. Hey, look, a black guy got the belt and it's gone. Thank you.
I think he's like...
oh, wait, he's Puerto Rican.
Or...
Yeah. That's right. He was the first like Puerto Rican champion, I believe, heavyweight champion.
Something like that.
Wow, Bob. Wow.
What? Listen, either way, it didn't matter because they fucked him over and took it away from him like a week later. So it didn't matter. They didn't even care.
Well, it was just like Drew McIntyre. Everybody knew he was supposed to. He should have been champ, man. Come on, a bunch of times he gets it and they take it away from him right away. 5 minutes? Come on, man. You know what I mean?
That's
bad writing. That's just bad writing. You got to give a champion a chance to defend his title, man, in a real match. You know,
Charles, who's winning this sword fight?
Us.
The audience will be the big winner of this.
Yeah, especially when it's over.
Gray? Oh, he must be.
Get that sound.
He's got
Sorry,
the
it was the dog thing.
It was the dog?
Yeah.
It must
It
have
was,
been the
but
dog.
I agree with.
I need guys, got to feed the dogs. Don't mind me, guys, I'm no attention hog. Pass me by, I have to deal with the dogs. Bark, bark, bark.
man, you can make one of those for me too. Man.
But yeah, I agree with Charles. We're all the winners here for being able to see this amazing match, and finally, this bad blood will be settled. Good times.
Good times.
He said finally.
Finally. And that was it. That's all the matches.
It's insane. They have
Yeah,
to
there
announce.
will
I
be
don't know
more.
how the fuck you get away with 4 matches.
You're gonna
There
get
may-
more.
There'll probably be at least one more match added to it.
It's
I'm
standard
thinking-
broadcast.
I don't think they're going to have more than 6. I do think they will top out at 5, and we'll figure that out either Monday or Friday, and then we'll recap next week
Now-
to see how well we did with our predictions.
I got one question though. Didn't Naomi and Tiffany Stratton square off backstage the other night too? That one could show up. There's a few matches that they could be building up to for Raw and SmackDown this week. So there may be more added. I'm just saying,
There may be more. You never know. You never know what's going to happen when it comes to WWE and the way they
Right,
do
I never
things.
know.
So
I'm really surprised though that there's not a tag team title match for the Bloodline. That they, there's a few things that are missing here. Where's isn't there a women's tag team champion somewhere? Where the hell are they? You know what I mean? It's like
this will be the second pay-per-view, I think, in a row where Cody Rhodes does not defend his title.
there's another one. There's another one. See, it's like
It's not part of the story.
What I do? Did I stop sharing the screen? I stopped sharing the screen. My goodness. There we go. There's a wheel. We've got a wheel. Oh, let me see if I can do this. What happened? Is that better? Make it bigger?
Sure.
There we go.
Come
There it
on,
is.
Promo time.
Let's see if it happens.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Marvel Studios.
Ooh.
There's some Marvel Studios news. And
Ooh, is there?
since there's going to be more Marvel Studios news as we continue on, I made one of these for them.
Marvel up is flying high, lighting up the sky. Heroes shining bright, making run so right. New adventures unfold, stories get untold. In this family world, mysteries will unroll.
Again, production value. So amazing. Rosales, I'm in envy of everything you do, sir.
Well, I humbly accept your envy. I don't. What's the proper response for that? I don't know.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Well, Marvel and DC have just lost the superhero trademark. In the 60s, one of them had super, the other one had hero, and they battled out to see who would win. And in 1977, they bribed someone to let them share, and this is just me speculating, of course, to share the trademark. So both of them co-owned superhero. Thusly, nobody could use that as their trademark, meaning no titles of any comic books other than Marvel or DC could show superhero or super and hero or hero on their comic books. And somebody, they took them and they took them to a little bit of court, and they fought it. And
you can do it now. Woo!
They won it. Super Babies, the people who put out Super Babies, won this particular this battle because the court gave them some time to answer the questions. Yeah, what legal precedence is there for you two to own the same trademarks at the same time as a team, as a duo? And they gave them 60 days to respond, and they came back and said, we need more time. And the judge said, nope, yeah, you didn't give us an answer, so they voided out the trademarks.
And the real answer is if you two can share it, why can't everybody else?
So there it is. Now everybody can have superheroes in their titles.
Nice.
What about Super Babies? Did those guys trademark that name? Or is that one off the table now?
I think Super Babies is off the tables now. But nobody can trademark Super Heroes or just Super or just Heroes by itself.
I've now found my competition for Subway. Superheroes.
Superheroes. That would be a great.
There you go. There you go.
That would
Great
be a
sandwich
great
shop name.
Hell yeah.
You just need Supergirl to make you that superhero.
Have like a hybrid between Hooters and Subway.
Yeah.
So
they have all the big-titted waitresses walking around in cosplay.
You could probably get DC to go ahead and sponsor that. You just put them in.
Using that.
So essentially, superhero is in the public domain, essentially. And anybody now can do that. So,
So your
something that
badass strike team works now. Use it.
Just real quick, of course, this week, the new Stunning Adventures issue 2 was out on Global Comics. And we will be changing the title because New Stunning Adventures does not really convey exactly what we're having here with this comic book. It's a kind of a throwback to the old-timey kind of thinking. But,
So old Stunning Adventures?
Yes. New Stunning Adventures is old. It sounds old. Yeah, like the new Batman Adventures and things like that.
It's not old. It's a vintage concept, but it's brand new.
So we're going to rebrand this starting with issue 4 or 3. Not sure which one, but we're going to rebrand it to Superhero Adventures. Now look at that.
Very nice.
Isn't that nice?
Very
Isn't
nice.
that nice looking?
It does
So-
have a certain ring to it.
And it does tell what it's really about, doesn't it? Yes.
Yes, because it's just nothing but superhero stories. It's an anthology series. 2 episodes are out right now. 2 issues are out right now. So
Hey, Marvel, DC, my boy Dan's throwing you the finger 2 times. I'm just.
So basically, yeah, that's how it's affecting my world, my comic book world. What do you guys feel about them losing the trademark for superheroes?
It
I
benefits
guess I
my
just don't
friend.
like the gatekeeping on words, so I'm totally cool with them losing it. But that's just me.
If you have any idea how many friends I have or people I've promoted that do superhero comics, I'm 100% for this. Woohoo! Congratulations, everybody. Run with that shit. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week.
Charles,
do you disagree with it?
Yeah.
As long as my shirts don't get infringed upon, I'm fine with it.
Your shirts?
Yes,
What shirts?
I'm sharing the logo with you right now.
You've got this?
Not, well, hey.
Oh, I see. Let me.
As long as that's still okay, I'm okay.
I think you're fine with that.
Great logo.
Okay.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
What are you
Branding
doing
is
under
key.
under this banner?
It's just a shirt with that logo on it on my store.
That's it.
Based.
Put a link in the comments.
I like it. I like it very much. I like it.
Never pass up an opportunity to market. That's what
That's-
Pops will tell you.
Market
Yeah, that's
weird.
why I'm here, man. That's why I'm here, is to get eyes on what you guys do. By all means, I mean, I give everybody wrenches for that. Drop your links. You know,
Okay, so because this is in public domain now, like another company can't come around and trademark these words, can they?
Yeah.
They would have the exact same trouble that Marvel and DC just had. That
Okay.
they're jointly doing this, so
I
it
may
would
be
tough.
able to copyright Superhero Adventures as one logo like this, where it's very distinct and on its
Yeah.
own. And yeah, if you're interested in Charles's shirt and making sure that he can afford a second cup of coffee this month, by all means,
Or Coke.
click through the listen. Click through there and get that.
It's a really strong logo, that Mevel. The only thing that's possibly stronger is Superhero Adventures. So be prepared for the rebranding. But, you know, perhaps you want to get the old ones. Maybe they're going to be collector's editions. Do it now.
That's right. We are actually in a call to action.
Are you enjoying what you see week after week? Consider giving us a like and subscribe. It's a small gesture, but it means a lot. Click the little button and give us a thumbs up. Support the channel by joining our Patreon. Follow our very talented panel. And for Butter's sake, go to rosalescomics.com and buy a friggin' comic already.
Thank you, Sportscaster.
Yeah, Butters.
Butter's sake.
For Butter's sake. For Butter's sake, go out and buy a comic. What do we got here?
I think you'll like that one, Rosales. It's not really. I don't know if you have a topic on that, but yeah.
Yeah. Monopoly?
Be right back, guys. I gotta rotate the dogs, so to speak.
You know, I've never heard it put that way, but that's awesome.
I thought you liked that. It's like tires, right? You rotate them.
Yeah.
One in, one out.
You know, I've heard pinch a loaf, saw a log, drop a deuce, but never
Take the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Take the Browns to the Super Bowl. That's
the only way they're ever fucking getting there.
There you go. What's this? Oh, there it is.
Oh, wheel.
Oh, a wheel. Wow. Oh. Theaters.
Oh, comics.
Ooh.
Continuing on the topic of
As in
comics.
books or people?
Did I create an intro for comics? No, I have not. I haven't done that yet.
Inzugiri.
Inzugiri. All right. Nope, not that one. Let me recap this one real quick. Stunning Adventures is out. It won't be out next week because it came out last week.
Oh.
You can read it now, and you can purchase your PDF if you want to. And, so yeah, that's happening with that. Not this one. Not that one. Not that one. We already talked about. This one right here. There we go. Yeah, every week on a Wednesday, they drop comics, and we are a comic book company, so we might as well tell you what's out there. Here's a selection of comic books from the major publishers out there that you may be interested in getting. Batman 153 is out. He's back with a vengeance, and Bruce Wayne. I'm not going to read that. X-Men 5 is out. If you're interested in it, you'll go buy it, I think. And these are some of the creators that they have on that. You may recognize them, you may not. But yeah, definitely check them out. While the X-Men engage in the social media sociopath upstarts, oh, geez, okay.
That's Psylocke on the cover, though. That's always a good thing.
Psylocke on the cover, yes, it's good. It's good. Ultimate Black Panther #9, Chillmonger, wherever you are, is coming out, and Absolute Power 4 will be out as well this Tuesday. As the last remaining resistant fighters fight tooth and nail on the bloody island of Gamora.
Gamora? From fucking Guardians?
Yep. She has an island now.
Oh, okay.
It's an island now? Okay. Well, it's kind of like Ego of the Living Planet. Or...
I don't know why, but when I hear Absolute Power, my brain immediately jumps to the scene in E.T. where the older brother's like, I have absolute power, before he runs into E.T. and starts freaking out.
Yeah, I don't know why either, but that's awesome.
Yeah,
possibly the same thing happens when you pick up this comic book.
Absolute Power.
I miss Free Comic Book Day. It comes around once a year. It's kind of like tax season and Christmas.
I find it a little better than that, but yeah.
A little better. A little more interactive. Daredevil 14 is out. The revelations continue as answers fly like punches. Matt Murdock, Electra, Nachos? Is that right?
Nachos, yes. Nachos, yes.
Nachos. Jalapenos and
Yeah.
your
And cheese.
choice of protein. That's how they offer nachos and anyway. Some other stuff is going on. So Poison Ivy number 26 is out as well. And yeah.
Pretty cover.
Join Glad Media award-winning team of okay.
Oh, gosh.
Immortal Thor 16 is out as well. A blast from the past in Asgard. Thor weighs in on his obligations as All-Father and as Gaia's.
I think it's Gaia's child. I don't know.
And what he owed to both sides of his nature. Yeah. Spawn 357 is out. Looks like they haven't gone back to number 1 in a while, unlike Thor 16. Like they restart these comic books one after another. Yeah. I wonder if Aiden will pick that up. It's a good question. Very good question. Absolute Power number 4 is also out.
More Absolute Power.
Yes.
Absolute Power.
So, go to leagueofcomics.com for the complete list of what's coming out this Tuesday. There's more comics than I put here because, I didn't want to. So, anything you guys are looking forward to in the form of comics, guys?
None of those, to be honest.
I'm looking forward to all of them. Yeah, Bob. Now that's where my brain went as well.
Right? Exactly. I don't know why. I saw the whole scene in my head the moment he said Absolute Power. It just played. It was crazy.
So there we are. Charles, you up on the funny papers?
Oh, of course.
All of them.
That's Vicky, let me tell you.
See, Garfield loves lasagna and hates Mondays.
I kind of get it.
Yeah. He's hitting it on all cylinders. That's what he's doing.
Odie is such a hoot, though. Let me tell you.
Such a hoot. Don't pollute. Speaking of pollute, let's spin the wheel and see what we can pollute the airwaves with. Airwaves.
Yay. Oh, superhero.
We did that, didn't we?
We kind of did.
Marvel? We kind of did that? Yeah.
It's our chance to talk about it again. It could be a collector's item if you get the old title now. Get them while they're
the old
off.
title now while we haven't changed them. And we will eventually change that.
Yeah.
So, this is what New Stunning Adventures looks like right now. And it will change later on when we actually go to print these out. They will be superhero adventures. So these are all in digital right now. And they will eventually be printed together, possibly as a collection. And maybe, just maybe, and Pops, you'll be interested to hear this. Maybe we will do one of those crowdfunding things to get them printed.
That'd be awesome.
That is some fantastic lung capacity there.
Yeah. And she's an android. Excuse me. Humandroid. That's what she is. A humandroid. From the future. Sent back to stop a tragedy from happening.
They've solved implants by then, it seems.
Oh, well, you know what?
And
are they implants
pesky,
or are they
problem of your mid-arm getting cold. I'm glad they solved that in the future. But it is a beautiful costume. I don't know what you call that, like mid-bicep to wrist. I like it, though.
Yeah. I dig it. That's why I drew it. So.
It looks very cool.
And comfortable. That's what it is. And, like a lot of people, a lot more successful people in independent comic books tend to draw a lot more skin than I do.
Skin it to win it.
Maybe I should do more of that.
Mm.
Let me know in the comments below. Should
Patience.
there be more skin in my comic books? Or
I don't know.
maybe
The-
not.
Do you need skin with superheroes? Hey, I
don't
will shut
know.
up now because the Jaded one has joined us.
Jaded, should I put more skin in my comic books?
I'm sorry, what?
Should I put more skin in my comic books?
Are we talking human flesh or are we talking animal flesh?
Either way.
Yeah, humans.
Well, I meant as part of the paper, like you wanted to integrate human flesh into the paper, so like it was a horror movie,
like an alternate cover kind of thing.
Remember a long time ago they had a Kiss comic book.
Yes.
And they actually put the blood of the Kiss members into the India ink.
Yes, I have one of those.
I figured you could do the same thing. Just mix some, human flesh in with the pulp and have it as part of the paper.
Wow. Yeah, we weren't. I wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking a little more TNA in the comics.
Oh, that. Oh, I mean that redundant little item. Oh.
Yeah,
You were more
not-
forward thinking, Rosales. I thought you were,
No. It does. I'm not known for the TNA in my comic books. But,
well, I mean, you could always do like a good girl comic style comic where it's specifically more good girl art, as opposed to just more skin for the sake of skin.
Yeah, right. Make a Mormon superhero.
If it doesn't belong in the story, you don't do it. If it's part of the story, then the art will reflect it. Period.
Right, because that's how porn works.
The art reflects the story. Yeah. You remember back when those movies actually had a plot and a script?
Porn?
You guys might not remember that, but yeah, they were actually movies back in the day.
Yeah, there was like pizza guys and stuff.
Yeah,
They were really bad actors, but they had a stupid plot to every one.
Somebody
of them.
ordered the extra long sausage.
Yeah. Now it's just clips, right?
It's family drama.
It's instant gratification now. You used to have to sit down and watch it. Right?
Instant gratification? I don't think you got to work at it. But,
I don't know, Rosales. That's really an interesting question, though, because you have so many of the major comics that never had to show skin before, but like now it's almost. I mean, what's that video game, Bayonetta, and the other one?
Yeah.
Where, like, the idea of showing skin is almost standard operating procedure now, and if you don't, that's almost a negative. But
Yeah,
again,
that's called jiggle physics in
yeah,
games.
but again, at the same time, you're not expecting jiggle physics when you're playing Call of Duty, but you're expecting jiggle physics when you're playing Bayonetta. So if your comics isn't geared towards the Bayonetta fanboys, then even if you did add skin, it would be irrelevant because your audience is going, okay, so what? It's irrelevant.
You see, if the story doesn't support it, don't do it.
Well, it's also if your style. I mean, take a look at what are those comics that were based off of the fairy tales? Those girl ones. It was all these female characters. It was all these. It was a line of comic. I forget the name of the studio that did it, but it was like comic books about Red Riding Hood or Goldilocks, and they were all very good girl art type style, and it was all about the skin. It was not about the story. Like that type of style of comic, it literally required the good girl art. Otherwise, that was the audience for it.
Okay, well that's interesting. I don't think I've read those. I don't think I've seen those, but I've
never heard about them. A friend told me about them. I've never actually.
I never read them.
Not like I've read them.
Yeah, somebody told you about all the skin in the comic books. And, so, yeah. See, I think people out there should go and read the comic books and see if it interests them, and then come back and tell me if I need to put more skin in it. I think that's probably the best thing to do right now. So go buy the comics.
Get some skin in the game, guys.
Yeah, there is no skin in the game right now, but there could be later on. The PDFs right there. It's only what $3.99 for the PDF if you want to do that, or you can just read a few pages as you go along at Global Comics, and pick up a comic, and then I'll be able to go to Starbucks. So, in a couple of days, not straight away. So, yeah, that was that. And let me go back to this then. Boom.
Yes.
So, we got some Vox Machina news. We know what's going on with DVDs and the movie theaters. Something happened with Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And that's Jenna Ortega.
Lady.
That's her head.
Oh, that's Jenna Ortega. Not random. My bad. Upside down, I can't recognize her.
Yeah. Well, she's a little short, so.
Who?
Guess we're talking about Supergirl.
Not sure yet, but I think it might be Super. Yeah, it is.
There you go. Supergirl. And that's did I create an intro for that? I don't think I did. No.
Into Gary.
Yeah, let's do the wrestling.
Somebody wants to know about wrestling. Some people call it wrestling, baby. Sports entertainment, brother. Suplex, clothesline, powerbomb, pile driver, steamroller.
Enough of that.
So
they hired a guy to play another guy. Matthias Schronen. That guy. He's expected to play Grimm, the Yellow Hills or something like that. Anyway, there's Supergirl. Yeah, doesn't that scare you?
Scare? I don't know if that would be the word I'd use.
No, what I mean is that it catches you. If you see it out the corner of your eye, you wind up turning and looking at it and realizing, it's not what my side eye saw.
Speaking of more skin in the comic.
Yeah, that's Supergirl. And spoiler alert, Grimm kills the dog.
Damn it.
No. Crypto.
Yes. Which makes this more of a John Wick than anything else. And of course, we got the podcast talking about that and going in depth on that. But yeah, Supergirl is, it's coming up, and they're hiring the actors to do that. And the story is going to be a lot darker than the Superman movie that's already in the can. Dogecoin, Revenge of Crypto. And
To the
makes
moon.
Netflix cinematic again. There we go. My main contributors right there. Okay. So, he does a lot of bad things. Grimm does. And then she's going after revenge to take this. And will she turn to the dark side? Won't she? I guess that's the question for the brand new story. Okay. No, of course, I got it. No, please go ahead, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's just a ridiculous storyline. I mean, is that how it was in the comic?
Yes.
That is so sad.
Is The Rock going to voice Crypto in this one?
like what do you want him to do, Jaded? Do you want him to not follow comics? Do you want him to follow comics? Do you want him to just have their own?
No, I'm
deal?
just. That's not a comic.
Good comics.
In the first place. I mean, that's a ridiculous storyline.
Why is it ridiculous?
It does a couple of things. The first thing it does is it eliminates Crypto so that it's not super
Which
stupid.
I will gladly take because that's
And
the one thing about
secondly,
the new Superman movie.
it establishes the character in the world as an established character. She's out running the galaxy with some other chick who's looking for this guy, and she lends her assistance. And in that assistance, the guy kills the dog, which, where's the dog? That's that gives her motivation to be more than Kal-El would ever be when it comes to dealing out justice. So it defines the characters in a bunch of different ways that you don't normally see. Our screen representation, as far as live action of Supergirl, have always been just kind of rinky-dink.
Yes.
So, the television versions, I think, were probably a little stronger, but the film version was
terrible.
But her representation in the Flash movie was good.
And what, the Flash?
Yeah, I mean, the way she was portrayed in that movie, she was good. I liked it.
She was portrayed almost kind of like an idiot.
Wow.
How? Okay, well, let's see. After she gets free,
the reason behind it, and then once she got her full facilities back, she was a strong lead. Not a lead, but she was a strong superhero. I mean, she was
had
fine.
5 lines in the entire movie, and they were all horribly.
And she handled them well.
Done. No, she didn't.
I'm just saying, her portrayal in that movie was fine, as opposed to the Supergirl movie from the early '80s.
Well, I would say they're both idiots. To be honest with you, both Helen Slater's Supergirl and this Supergirl, they were both portrayed as just dumb.
All female characters that are in comics.
Okay, I'll prove my point real quick for you. She leaves Wayne Manor to fly and sit above and hover and look at what's happening with Zod in the meeting between the army. Zod comes out, hang on, kills the fucking general or whoever, and all she does is stand there and goes, no. And then they look at her, and then what did she do for the rest of the movie? She literally, apparently, I have to assume she hovered there while fucking Barry and Bruce are trying to electrocute his ass to make him fucking Flash again. Then she comes all the way back there to help Barry become Flash, only to leave there to go back to where the fuck she was to fight Zod in that. Makes zero sense. She was an idiot. An idiot. An absolute idiot.
I mean, she just woke up.
That's besides the point. That makes no difference. That's just as dumb. She was just as dumb as Kara playing with her little orb that shoots her out of the fucking Omega Hedron in the original Supergirl the movie. Same dumb fucking logic. Just 2 dumb characters written stupidly.
Name me a DC female character in the movie that wasn't portrayed as an idiot.
That wasn't portrayed as a fucking idiot? Phew, okay, give me a second.
Yeah, you see? That's the point. Okay?
Waller?
They're all treated like idiots.
Yeah, Waller wasn't an idiot. I would say even Harley Quinn sometimes wasn't an idiot. That was a good character.
In the movie, she wasn't, but then once the TV show hit, she was treated like an idiot.
Well, we're not talking about TV shows, are we? We're talking about movies here, sir. So let's
I think we were talking about live action representation.
Yes, live action representation of TV shows.
But I think we kind of buried the lead. Like, do they have a casting for Crypto yet? Seriously, is The Rock reprising his role?
If he does, I definitely want him dead. The dog.
Nope, he dies in the first act.
In the movie.
Cut his head off.
The fictional animal.
Clip that.
Actually, maybe what they should do is this Grimm guy should take Crypto and drop him off in Springfield, Ohio.
And you took it from me. I've been waiting patiently.
Sorry, Pops.
You took it from me.
I'm drawing a blank. The guy
Did
who
they
voiced
eat him? That was what I wanted to know.
That would be the most evil way of getting rid of Crypto.
But look, it's poor. It's what Jaden started out saying was it's poor writing. And it's been poor writing for a long time in the big 2. There are those few exceptions where they come out with a good storyline, but by the end of it, they fucked it up anyway. Guys, come on. They're not hiring the best writers to make
Crypto, the supper dog.
You know how they could cure Crypto? Have Donald Trump invest in Crypto, and then that'll kill him off.
Ooh.
It could work as well.
The crypto coin.
I think we were covering that over here, right? Right.
Well, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, creme de la creme. Sure.
I'm more interested in whether or not the girl is stupid or whether the dog dies.
Also, one other thing, when they're picking these things to base movies on, they're not picking the best stories. They're really not. You know, Supergirl does have some decent storylines, some decent 5-6 part arcs in her comic series that are way better than this.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing, Pops. You're basing it off of DC Comics. How many good storylines do they actually have? What, 3, 4, maybe in their entire history?
That's what I said. You got to go look for a decent arc to make a story out of. You can't just pick some crap and throw it up there on the screen and expect people to like it. You got to go find something that was actually popular to the fans and build off that. You know, I mean, you're right. Hey, there weren't. And recently, there aren't any good storylines of anything. You know, I mean, I don't know why they're. If you're going to make good comic movies, you're going to have to make them on the stories that people liked, and you're going to have to do them well. That's all. You know,
I think it's irrelevant to comic book movies because, again, 90% of the audience has never read a comic book. So basing it off of a popular comic book is irrelevant to 90% of the audience.
Except that's because we ain't going to it because we know it's going to suck. If they make something good, you might bring in more of us old school fans that left you.
I think if the audience was more aware of the Supergirl movie, then they probably wouldn't show up.
You see?
That's, and to think that the best representation was a CW show of Supergirl, they didn't have the widest audience either. So they're basically starting with a blank slate and trying to draw a difference between her and their version of Clark Kent, Kal-El, Superman in an already established world of heroes where these two are drastically different people. And she could go on a journey of discovery that lands her in more of a place than like Kal-El, as opposed to where she will be out in space, killing them.
Which would bother you more, them doing storylines like this or trying to introduce a new character via film?
Who are you talking to? Anybody in general?
You comic kids? I don't know. A no-name woman saves the day and has superpowers, and
that would be ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
I would say simply because you have a cast of hundreds of characters, and you're going to create a new one just for the film.
You're the one who just said that their stories suck. So,
no, I said that.
Whoa! Stories suck, not the characters. So I'm saying if you wanted to do a movie about, I don't know, any third-rate, DC superhero, say Green Lantern, right? You could do an original story, but not have it be based off of a storyline from the comic. You could do any.
That involves good writers and creation. That's something that they're severely lacking.
And this also brings up the juggling point that people are, the creators have to deal with. Create a brand new story out of whole cloth based on the characters and the way that they're designed. Gets people to say, well, why don't you? They have all these other established stories that are fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you do one of these?
Exactly.
And then you have somebody create something that's totally new, and it's like that's not the way the character does it. That's not how the character works.
It's a no-win situation. You can't win.
Bob's right. It's a no-win situation. You're going to get, because here's the thing: if the person doesn't like the movie, that's the excuse they'll use. So let's say it's an original story, and they hated the original story. They would go, "Oh, why can't you just do a story from the comics?" But guess what? If they do an original story and that person likes that original story, guess what? They don't have that complaint. They go, "Oh, this was great," and it's the same thing in the reverse. If they do a story that's based off of a comic and they don't like that storyline, they go, "Why can't you create something original?" But if they liked the interpretation of the comic book, they'll go, "Oh yeah, it was great, no big deal." It's
the object to put butts in seats, though.
Yes.
The object is to make money.
Isn't the object to put butts in seats? Make a goddamn good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I don't care if it's original or out of the comics. Make it good. Make it that goes along with the lore of the character. You see what I'm saying? It's like they
Just
don't
make it
do
not the
that,
Flash.
They don't do that though. They change the character. They do this. They do that when they make something new, or they twist the old story so bad that people like me looking at Ragnarok go, "That's World War Hulk, man."
Well, yeah, but you see, that's the thing, Pop. We're not the target audience. It's the people who have never read a comic book who are the target audience.
That's why they're failing, bro. Make the target audience the people that give a shit about comics.
Yeah,
but then you'd never make money on the movies. There's going to be a handful of you going to show up to that movie.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
You took two old stories. You took World War Hulk and Ragnarok, and you kind of mashed them together, and people went and watched.
Yeah,
but it wasn't those stories.
No, because an actual story from a comic is not going to translate into the movie.
That didn't bring me back to the next Thor movie. That's what I'm saying.
Because, like you said, though, Pops, it's not for you. It's not
The
for you.
reason they did that with
Not for you and Jake.
World War Hulk is because of the rights and Universal and the whole 9 yards with that. They
But
cannot.
Midgard Serpent never appeared, but they called it Ragnarok.
They cannot make a Hulk movie. Which
I
is
didn't
solely
say Hulk. I'm talking about they called it Ragnarok, but the Midgard Serpent is who Thor fights in Ragnarok. He never appeared. It was
don't call the movie Ragnarok and then not have the serpent.
Ragnarok, right?
Well, that's because they took their creativity and wrote something completely new, and you didn't like it. So yeah.
I don't know anybody who did, really. That's why. Yeah,
Actually, a lot of people liked Ragnarok.
Think, Pops, you're not the target audience. That movie made over 700 million.
Yeah,
it was really fun compared to Dark World.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I'm starting to believe that people are making movies because it makes them money to make movies.
Yeah.
And they're not making movies to make movies that make money. They're just making money off of making movies. That
makes sense. That makes complete total sense because if I'm making a movie, I'm trying to put butts in seats. That's my job.
The acolyte got
on
paid.
Norse legend, though?
I'm
sorry. I believe so.
Isn't the word Ragnarok based on Norse legend?
Yes. The end of the world where Thor fights the Midgard Serpent. That's Ragnarok. That's what I'm saying. That movie made absolutely no sense. No
Hang
sense.
on. David's got something to say.
Oh no, I'm saying the Ragnarok that was in the movie was Hela destroying Asgard.
Yeah, that's not Ragnarok though.
But it didn't have the Midgard serpent, which is if you go by Norse mythology, the Midgard serpent is the one that heralds and causes Ragnarok.
But
But
the end of men, God.
It's the destruction caused between the battle between Thor and the Midgard Serpent that destroys the world.
And they both died.
Hell has attacked Asgard 30 times in the comics, in Norse mythology. That battle is supposed to be Thor and the Serpent. That's Ragnarok. They could have called that. They didn't have to call it World War Hulk, but it was basically World War Hulk with the little Hela and Odin on the side.
I think this kind of proves the point, though. Like you guys are making the point that if they stick too close to it and adapt it poorly, they're damned. And then if they do something original, they're damned. This seems like they're kind of splitting it, where they're trying to do elements of it, but then do it in their original way. And it
just wanted the
it doesn't seem like it's working for everybody.
Well,
But the normies seem to love it. The normies seem to love Ragnarok.
Let me bring
They
multi-topic.
named
up
it
to
anything.
the
They
screen.
named it after something that it really wasn't. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so multi-topic. As you can tell, everybody's talking about Thor Ragnarok and whether Hulk, Planet Hulk, was involved in this, and the topic is Supergirl.
Okay, amazing. That's kind of stuff I'm into, like tangent that has nothing to do with the main topic. That's amazing. I like that.
Supergirl, what's the
Cargo rails.
Are we blaming Jaded? Because usually that's Jaded's fault. Is it Jaded's fault?
Not necessarily Jaded's fault. It's I think that they were Crypto the Super Dog in the movie Supergirl.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully they do it right, because that's most likely a CGI thing there.
With one shot and not drag it out.
There's a glitch in the system. Look, I just woke up.
Good morning. Good morning, sir. Thank you for joining us.
My system needs a reboot.
Okay, so speaking of rebooting,
Just saying, that's how Supergirl felt in the Flash movie.
how she felt? I didn't know how she felt. Her suit was too tight.
Oh my, yeah.
It's a comic book movie about a female character. Nobody cares.
But
Here we go. Let's spin the wheel again and see what we wind up on now.
oh, face
Speaking of
female.
female hero characters, there's a rumor out that Jenna Ortega is being what's the word I'm looking for?
Groomed?
That's a word.
A little too old for that word, but yeah.
Is
To
she?
be in
Not too old to be groomed.
in the DC universe as
That's rumored?
as a character. Yes.
Is it Supergirl?
No.
Oh,
No.
thank
They've already
God.
picked the Supergirl. But they have not picked who they would like her to be, or at least they haven't announced it.
You need if they made a new character, huh?
They might have a new character. They might have an old character. It might be a side character. It might be some other kind of character.
See, the character doesn't matter, you see, because Jenna Ortega, they're just trying to get her effing audience. It does not matter.
Maybe
she's got an effing audience.
Yeah.
Maybe she will play another gothic character. Who knows?
It's the only reason she's in
No way.
Beetlejuice.
I mean, maybe, and this is a pretty big stretch, maybe she could play Zatanna?
Well, you know what? I got an entire list.
That's a good
of,
idea, actually. I like
characters.
it.
Well, there might be quite a few stretches here. I'm looking forward to it, Rizal.
All right, so let's take a look. Let me see if I can. What happened here?
Black Canary.
If Harley Quinn is not on that list, it's a bogus list.
If who's not on the list?
Harley Quinn.
She might be on the list.
You know what? I think Black Canary could make sense because
Who's Black Henry?
Black Canary.
Black Canary.
Oh,
So let's start with multi-topic. You think Black Canary makes more sense than Donna Troy?
Yeah, because she wears black. And
Okay.
she's typecasted into being a gothic and everything, so Black
Isn't
Canary.
Black Canary blonde?
Oh, they can make her wear a wig.
blonde.
Look.
Yeah. So Pops, what do you think? Would you go with Jenna Ortega with Black Canary or Donna Troy?
It sounded like a vote for Black Canary to me.
It sounds like Pops is dealing with the dogs. We don't have his yet, so we'll go with.
I need guys, got to feed the dogs. Don't mind me, guys, I'm no attention hog. Pass me by, I have to deal with the dogs. Bark, 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 rough, 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 rough. Having a ton of bow wows make podcasting tough. Don't mind me, guys.
Why is it gray? Because he has a zoo?
Donna Troy. Donna Troy. There you go.
You think Donna Troy? Okay, Pops. I'm glad
course.
you're back now.
Shout out to Pixel Bay for the fireworks sound effect.
Yeah, absolutely. Gray, which do you think?
Yeah, Multi's argument completely won me over. So one more vote for Black Henry.
Okay, Black Henry. All right. Charles.
Yeah, give me Hank.
Hank Canary.
Blank Henry.
Jaded fanboy. Where do you think she fits better between these two?
I think it's irrelevant because he's going to be playing Raven because she's a goth girl, but we'll go Black Canaries with everybody else.
Okay.
You're actually right. I'm jealous I didn't think of it. Wow.
Well, Raven's on the list, so we'll see what happens. Bob?
I'd have to go with Donna Troy.
Donna Troy, okay.
Yeah,
Bob's throwing away his vote.
Fit.
He's voting Republican this year. All right, so let's go. This next matchup here is Fire and Killer Frost.
I have no idea who Fire is, so I will go Killer Frost.
Fire.
Okay, Pops.
Yes.
Will you go Fire or Killer Frost? Wait a minute, I said negative
Well, I mean, I guess they can freeze her over. I don't know. Jeez. I'm gonna say Killer Frost because I like the character better.
Okay. Gray?
Being unfamiliar with either of these characters, she strikes me as more of a spicy type, so I'm going to go Fire.
Okay.
Interesting, Gray.
Charles?
Yeah, I'm going Fire too.
Oh, we've got it evened up here. Jaded, which way you going?
There's no way she has the skill to play Fire. She can play Killer Frost. That's her acting.
Okay. Bob?
I'm going to have to go with Killer Frost as well.
All right. Not
Before
necessarily...
we move on, I need to ask Jaded because he knows comics, I think. Who the F Fire is?
Fire is a... Oh, I forget what nationality.
She's usually teamed with Ice, is she not?
Yeah, she's teamed with Ice, but I forget her nationality. And she's a very outgoing type of character. She's a very, not aggressive, but she's very outgoing. I've not seen Jenna Ortega ever play that type of character.
Popular.
So I don't know if she can handle that type of role.
She seems friendly.
Well, she, I think they worked it all out of her because that's how she was in Jane the Virgin, playing the younger version of the Virgin.
Now she's all tired.
Yeah, just tired. That's what it is.
If she's old, I don't know what I am.
Okay. So yeah, let me submit these scores and we'll move on to the next pairing, which is Arisa Rab, the Green Lantern, and Mira, Queen of the Oceans. Multi-topic?
I honestly don't really know because I'd say Mara, but that's because I don't know the other character. But I don't strongly believe it, but Mara, because I know Mara better.
Okay. Pops? We're not doing the dog thing. We'll just skip Pops. Gray?
I'm doing myself so you don't hear me pounding on the keyboard because I'm talking to my other half of my business right now. But
okay. But which way are you going?
Let me say Mira.
Okay. Gray? You want to put her in space or you want to put her in the water?
Let's go Mira. I don't know which that is, but Mira sounds good to me.
Okay. She's the Aquaman's chick.
It's like Ember 2.0.
That makes me like her less. But yeah, let's go Mira.
Okay. Charles?
Yeah, I'll put her in space.
All right. Make her a Green Lantern. Jaded?
I'm sorry. Amber Heard defined the Mara character so well and so perfect.
Yeah.
Nobody else can do it. So by default, it's going to have to be the Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Okay. Bob? Bob's watching sports.
God damn it. How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, I'm going to go with a Green Lantern.
Okay. That ties it up. Oh, my goodness. That means...
Even Bob agrees that Amber Heard nailed that role as Mira.
Can we get someone in the comments to choose a Green Lantern or a Aquafish chick?
Aquafish chick.
If not, then I better be the deciding factor
Yeah,
on
you
it.
have to be the deciding.
Yeah, it's going to be me. I'll do it. I'll say Green Lantern because we haven't seen enough Green Lanterns. And
You've seen more than enough.
I think another argument that could help Mera cause, more people know about Mera than Space Lantern or whatever.
Yeah. And they can CGI her swimming. All right, so we got Phantom Girl and Ice. Multi-topic. Who do you know least?
Man, my only reference to Phantom Girl is the terrible version the CW had, and I'm sure she's not been like that on the comics, because if she is, she's lame. But I don't know the other characters, so Phantom Girl.
Okay. Pops.
Let me see. Who do we got? Who?
We got Ice and Phantom Girl.
Well, I already went with Killer Frost, so we don't need Ice. How about Phantom Girl?
Okay. Gray, what do you think? Can you
I
see
think,
right through her?
She plays spooky characters. I think we'd be wasting our money if you make her transparent. But yeah. Let's go with Phantom Girl.
Okay. Charles.
Ice.
Did I give you enough time to look it up on the interwebs?
No, Ice.
She's not like to drink. Ice. Give me ice.
Jaded, how do you feel?
See, this is a tough one because I don't see her being able to play Ice, and I have no desire to see Legion of the Superheroes in my life. Because even if you give that hint of her being Phantom Girl, that means we're getting a Legion of Superheroes movie, and I have absolutely no interest.
Oh, she is from the Legion of Superhero? Wow.
So I'm
the
gonna
Flash butchered it so badly.
You have to go with Ice by default.
Okay, and Bob, what do you think? Is she
I'd have to go with
transparent or
Ice.
ice cold?
I think she's ice cold. That might actually be a
Okay.
good fit for her, like Frost.
Gosh darn it, put me on there again. And I think Jaded has talked me out of Phantom Girl for good reason. We don't want the league.
Anybody want to watch a movie with matter eating lad? Let me know. Go ahead. Put your hand up.
I kind of want to see that now that you put it out there.
That one is obvious, Raven.
Okay, so is it a clean sweep of Raven?
Oh God, yeah, come on.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
right.
easily.
Charles, do you see her as a goth?
2,
Yes.
3.
No.
No? Okay. It is not
He
a clean
wants
sweep.
to
Sorry.
see another version. He's like, I don't want her to be God because we have seen her God and everything.
Well, how else are you going to get her audience to watch the movie? Come on.
Have
I
her in
don't.
it.
I think just because they see her as being a Raven style character, being all moody and gothy, it would probably seem old hat by the time she gets on the screen. It's like, oh, she's just doing Wednesday. So
Rosales, her audience are teenage girls. They don't have that mentality. Come on.
all
This
right,
would be
Lady
so
Black
much different. It's Super Wednesday.
or Dove. Dove is from the Hawk and Dove duo.
Yeah, I know Dove, but I don't know the other one.
Okay.
And it's funny because I know most of one of the two character because of bad shows. I will say Dove.
Lady Blackhawk is kind of a throwback to a public domain character who was not a lady. So kind of gave it a twist like that. So Blackhawk is a public domain character. Lady Blackhawk is not a public domain character. It's an original twist on the gunslinger character. Pops, what do you think?
Oh, let me see. Lady Blackhawk.
Lady Blackhawk. Gray, what do you think?
Yeah, not to steal Bob's thunder here, but give me the Lady Blackhawk.
Okay. Charles?
Blackhawk down.
Jaded?
now it's weird. Now it's like, which movie would I rather see that the character is being portrayed? Because I hate Hawk and Dove, so I'd rather see her play Lady Blackhawk.
Well, there
I don't want any suggestion of a Hawk and Dove movie ever being, promoted.
But why? Like, it's too addict that just. I don't know if Titan did it right, but it's two addict that fell in love because they're two addicts. That's
Like
cute,
the Crow?
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
the
just gonna
Crow.
say,
It's
that's a
like-
Crow movie.
Oh, so it's already been done in this year. Bob?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Black Lady Hawk.
All right. There we go.
That would be a better movie.
We got Jessica Cruz, another Green Lantern that seems to be popular on the interwebs. People are calling for Jessica Cruz to be there. She is a Latina herself. However, she's not a Green Lantern. So this is up between Jessica Cruz and Zatanna. Multi.
Zatanna. I will sound boring, but that's one of my favorite argument. I don't know the other one, but I know Zatanna.
You want to see her in fishnet stockings? Okay. Pops.
Zatanna.
There you go. Top hat for the lady. Charles. Oh,
Zoltar.
Great.
Oh,
That might be the best casting for her. I'm just going to throw that out there.
There we go.
So I'm not familiar with the character, but I love Zatar seasoning and I love katanas. So yeah, give me Zatanna. Let's do this.
Okay. Charles?
yeah, I'll stick with Zoltar.
Jaded?
Yeah, I'm up for a Zatanna movie.
Okay. Bob? Clean sweep?
Yepers.
There we go. Sorry, Jessica Cruz. No Lady Green Lantern for you.
There's only
Right.
one.
Lana Lang, I think she has powers now at some point. And Starfire.
Oh my. I know both character, but I gotta say, I had enough of Lana Lang in Smallville, so I don't want to see her face ever again. Starfire.
Starfire. You don't think she's a little short for Starfire?
Who cares? Like, I mean, they casted like Hugh Jackman for Wolverine, so at that point, who
Well,
cares about heights?
That is true. Pops, how you feeling about this this competition right here?
Look, Lana Lang was a career victim. Starfire.
Okay, okay. Gray, secondary character or?
Yeah, I don't think you can put Wednesday in the corner. Jenna Ortega, she's a big name. You can't do secondary character. So yeah, let's Starfire. Why not?
All right, Charles.
Whatever has the most votes right now.
You won't vote the other thing. So
He-
vote Lana.
He's pulled out his adult coloring book for this one.
Lana.
Okay. Oh, you want Lana? Okay.
Yeah, because I know it won't make any noise whatsoever.
Jaded.
I have to go Starfire just to see the train wreck of her trying to portray Starfire.
That will be funny.
You know, they're doing as close as they can to comic accurate, so it's not just going to be, whatever they did on TV with the costume. So, Bob?
I'm going to throw my vote away on RFK Jr.
Nice.
Okay. All right, there we go. Starfire continues on.
Bring
Now
on.
for the silliest competition, Stargirl and Enchantress. Multi?
Oh my. This is a very hard one. I'd say Enchantress, and it's because I after seeing the Stargirl TV show that I will always praise, I don't see any other actress as of right now really filling the role as good as I think that was Brett Basinger or something like that. I can't remember her name, but she nailed that role. So I highly recommend DC to not go there yet. So Enchantress.
Okay, so multi-topic feels that whoever this lady is who shall remain unnamed because we can't remember will always be remembered as Stargirl. Pops, how do you feel?
I didn't like Stargirl, and I don't know Enchantress, so Enchantress.
Okay. Cara Delevingne, I think, played Enchantress
Delevingne.
in the Suicide Squad.
Okay, now I know who you're talking about. All right, yeah, Enchantress for sure.
Okay, Gray.
I think, like the rest of America, I have found her to be enchanting in the past. So, yeah, let's go Enchantress.
All right. Charles?
Stargirl. Because she's a star and a girl.
That makes perfect sense to me. Jaded.
That is solid logic.
I think she would fit better with Enchantress, but I think she could work with Stargirl.
You think she could?
I think she
Really?
could work with Stargirl.
She would elevate
Really?
that role, you think?
Yeah, I think that it would have to force her to actually be, a decent actress.
Oh, actually, I agree with that point because that's not like the classic Jenna Ortega. Yeah.
So she wouldn't elevate the character would elevate her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You would hope. All right. Bob.
We're going to go with Enchantress.
Okay. Evil wins again. So there we go. All right. Isis or Huntress?
Oh my! It's like, do you want to be it or it? I don't know. Like, ISIS.
ISIS. You go with ISIS. Okay.
Yeah.
Pops.
Huntress.
Even though you saw ISIS when you were a kid in the afternoons on live action television, you're going to go with the Huntress.
I actually have the first Huntress comic book, and it actually starts off pretty good. It's not bad.
All right.
It's not bad at the beginning.
If they stick with that story and they give her the vengeance whole timeline thing, should work out pretty good, huh?
Mhm. Yeah.
Gray, how do you feel about these names?
Not very strongly, but there is something that I do feel strongly about, and that is canceling out Multi's vote. So I will go with the opposite of ISIS, which I believe is Huntress. Let's go with that one.
Okay. We've got solid reasoning here, Charles.
Yeah.
People do the same.
How often do I get to say that I'm pro ISIS?
Oh wait, what? What?
Wow.
Okay. That one dark quick.
Is this one of those times? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, unless it was ISIS or Al Qaeda. I mean, I'll
Clip it.
I'm going.
Clip it. How often do I get to say I am pro what? Okay, clip it. Somebody clip it.
There we go. Jaded.
I never actually thought of Huntress, but I think she would actually be good for Huntress.
Yeah.
I think Huntress is a better choice than Raven now.
Wait, what? Really?
I think her doing Huntress would be a better choice than Raven.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it might be. Bob, what do you think?
I'm going to go with Allah Akbar ISIS.
Oh.
We need a tiebreaker, yo.
We do need a tiebreaker. Okay. All right. So I guess I'll do
who
it.
could come in and blow this tie up?
I think I think I could see her on a motorcycle. So yeah, we'll do that.
Damn it, sorry, ISIS defeated once again.
That's kind of who I am. It's ingrained in me to defeat ISIS. Mary Marvel or Artemis?
Artemis. I don't even know the other one, but Artemis.
You don't know Mary Marvel, the sister of Shazam, Captain Marvel?
Oh. Still Artemis. Because Artemis is depicted, well, the one I've seen at least, as being young and kind of emo. So so I think Jenna Ortega fits the bill there.
Pops, introducing Mary Marvel could introduce the Marvel family without having to rely on them introducing Shazam after such a disastrous end to his movie series. What do you think?
I'm wondering if she could upgrade this Shazam franchise.
Maybe not with that character. I
But
don't think
Artemis-
she's a bad actress, but
Okay, but Artemis, I don't even know.
Green Arrow, I think. Except
Yes.
that they butchered that in Arrow and she's from something else.
Plays Wonder Woman. Artemis
So she's
plays-
like Green Arrow's Robin or something?
Yeah,
No,
something like that, I think.
Hold on, which Artemis? Are we talking Artemis that was the Green Arrow's protege, or are we talking Artemis from Wonder Woman?
No, we're talking Green Arrow here.
Yeah, Green Arrow.
Oh,
I think.
Let's
'Cause
give her a
played Black
chance.
Canary before, so
I'm gonna give her a chance to save the Shazam franchise. Let's go with Mary.
Okay.
you have a lot of faith in her.
Ray, here's your chance to oppose Multi again.
Well, as much as I do love doing that, and which did you vote for, Multi? It wasn't Artemis, right? It was the other one?
Yeah, he voted
He
for
voted for Artemis.
Oh, okay, you did vote for Artemis. Okay. In that case, yes, I would love to vote against Multi because I don't see her in green. While I'm not familiar with the character,
Well, she's not in
initially,
green. Artemis is not in green.
Right. Hey, Poupée, have you seen the Young Justice cartoon?
I don't think I have. No, sorry. So yeah, I just want to vote against Multi. I think let's go the opposite of Artemis, whatever that is.
Okay. Charles,
Yes.
who do you hate least?
I'm going to, because this is for film, right?
Yes.
I'm going to vote for Mary Marvel just to see all the DC freaks freak out when they think Jenna Ortega is Captain Marvel.
Yeah, now I have a new reason to vote the way I do. Thank you.
If I thought of that one, I would vote as well there.
So, Jaded.
Charles changed my mind. I like Charles' reasoning way better. I'm going Mary Marvel now.
Okay. Bob?
I'm gonna have to go with Artemis, even though it's a lost cause here. But like, I can't. Like, I hear that name, and once again, just kind of like absolute power. I'm immediately transported to Superman 2, where the fucking NASA guys are sitting there. Artemis, this is Houston calling. Artemis.
Oh,
But yeah,
I
I'll
thought
go
you were
with
going to say the cat from Sailor Moon because that's where I went to initially. And then I was like, yes, let's go Artemis. And then it was explained to me what it is. And that changed
I
my
went to the Amazon island, like
I went to Amazon Island.
I'm just a little more surprised how often you go back to Sailor Moon. So,
not nearly enough, I've found. But yeah, it's a great show. Very wholesome. Toei Animation.
Mercy Grace.
Mercy Graves?
Graves. I misspelled that.
Yes, you did.
Or Talia al Ghul.
Ooh.
This I
my.
like this. Yeah.
Oh my. So who are you asking to?
Well, we'll start with you, multi-topic. Does Batman like not just his sidekicks to be young?
I don't think she's Chinese enough to be Talia al Ghul. So place Mercy Grace.
Wow.
Chinese or Chinese?
Chinese, yeah.
He said
Chinese. Aren't they like Egyptian or something?
I don't know, but like the version I've seen was Chinese.
She's not ethnic enough, he says. She's not ethnic enough.
So Grave, whatever. She's not Chinese enough.
Mercy Graves. Okay. Misspelled Mercy Graves for that. Pops, what do you think?
I'd rather see Talia in the movie.
Okay. You'd rather she tallies up to Batman as opposed to Lex Luthor? There we go. Gray, which way are you going to go with this one?
I want to oppose Multi because I think she is Chinese enough. But instead of that, I'm going to go with Talia. I could see it. We're talking the Batman, right? So Pattinson. I feel like it kind of works age-wise. Okay. Otherwise, I'd say she's way too young.
Charles?
I recognize the Al Ghul heritage, so I will vote Ra's al Ghul.
Yes.
Jaded, do you think she birthed Damien?
Oh yeah, I could see that, but I would pick. I'll pick Talia al Ghul as long as Zack Snyder directs.
Okay, there we go. And
well, maybe she could play a good Talia in 20 years.
All right.
Is she going to get more Chinese in the next 20 years?
Maybe.
Maybe
they'll
just film her.
Maybe she'll identify as, so she will become one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Talia al Ghul as well. Nice and simple.
Yeah, because Bob wants another Zack Snyder.
No brain one.
Yeah, exactly. I want them all. Continue the Snyderverse. Fucking sell it to Netflix, sell it to Tubi, sell it to anybody who will buy it.
Make that money.
Okay, I missed that one, Bob. Sorry about that.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, Talia al Ghul.
Okay, there we go. All right. All right. Are they doing Batgirl again or Cassandra Cain? Multi-topic?
Now I'm trying to remember.
Batgirl. I don't know the other one. Batgirl.
I think she's a Batwoman.
Batwoman. Yes,
Yeah.
Batwoman.
Oh my. Oh.
Is Bruce Wayne's cousin Cassandra Cain, I believe?
Something like that, yeah.
Batgirl. Yeah.
Okay. Pops?
Batgirl.
Batgirl. All right. Gray. Nobody
I'll do
thinks
the
she's a woman.
opposite. Not Batgirl, the other one.
Okay. Charles?
Yeah, Batgirl. Hollywood's stupid enough to just go, oh, I know that. Bat.
All right. Jada, do you think they're going to try so soon to get Batgirl the right way?
Well, if they're going to have Jenna Ortega, I could actually see that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think, in all honesty, I think that is the most realistic option that they're going for.
That's
All right.
interesting.
Bob, are they going to change Commissioner Gordon to Commissioner Gordo?
I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Batgirl too because we've already had enough of Cassandra Cain in that shitty CW series with Ruby Rose, and that just absolutely butchered that character. So, yeah, fuck her.
Oh, that shitty CW series. Which one was that again?
Batwoman.
I get that mixed up with all the other shitty CW series.
Yeah, it's Ruby Rose in there for like 1.5 seasons, and then
one
replace
season.
Ruby Rose.
They recasted the characters season 2, so
yes,
that's
they
one
recast
season.
the actor, which I loved, by the way, because it was like
Yeah.
it was this nice black girl who's homeless and lives in a van, and she just so happens to stumble across a plane crash with the batsuit fully intact. So what does she do? She steals it. We're not to fit into the stereotypes there, CW, but okay.
Jesus Christ.
And one of her few dialogue is all black people are victims.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Great
You
message.
think it's,
CW.
we are
Hey,
joking,
Bob.
Charles? Do you think we are joking? It's the truth.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
this
what
is
happens in the show.
Sort of. You guys are leaving out that it's like the Santa Claus rules where, you know, like if it dies in front of you, you now have the burden of being the city's protector or
I guess so.
Santa
You're
Claus
one
right.
who
rule?
delivers gifts. Yeah, from the movie The Santa Claus from like the 90s
Yeah,
or something.
Tim Allen, fall off the
Oh.
roof, you kill Santa, you have to become him. You know.
Does that mean I have to be Ant-Man because I witnessed ants die in front of me?
Yes.
Yes.
After seeing Ellie
Charles
Berry
Pamela.
playing Catwoman, let's save the role with Jenna Ortega. So Catwoman.
Okay. Pops, do you think she should be the cat burglar of Gotham City, or should she be the love interest of Beast Boy and Terra?
Ooh.
I don't care who Beast Boy's taken to his bedroom. Catwoman.
Okay. Gray?
That goes
I mean, we've got Zoe as Catwoman.
For all
You can't
heroes, by the
replace
way.
that, right?
They will because it's two different universes. They don't want Matt Reeves.
Oh,
to,
it can't be.
To,
It's Zoe Kravitz, though. You can't replace her.
Oh,
So in
absolutely,
that
you
case,
can.
I got to go with Tara. Beast Boy
Okay.
deserves happiness.
Beast Boy deserves happiness. Charles?
Catwoman.
I didn't say he couldn't be happy. I said I didn't care who he got happy with.
Jade?
We read between the lines.
He played out on the big screen.
He's speechless.
Yeah, she can't do Terra, Catwoman.
Okay, so she doesn't have the acting chops to pull off Terra's tragic story. Okay, Bob.
I think she'd be fine for that pussycat role. So Catwoman.
There you go. Everybody wants to see her in black leather tights.
Mm-hmm.
Fishnets, and yeah, all that stuff, right?
Speaking of black leather tights, Vixen or Atomica?
I have no clue who Atomica is, so Vixen.
Vixen, because you're just going to go with CW all the way.
Yeah.
I don't know who Atomica is either.
I think she's not actually not black enough, but hey,
I have no absolute
enough,
no
not Chinese
basis
enough.
to make this choice from. No basis.
Just
Did you say
ethnicness.
Vixen wears black leather pants?
She can.
You wear
Put them on. Put them on.
leopard print. Does leopard print count?
Leopard print. I think that counts.
Put them on. Put them on.
Put them on?
Yeah.
Right. Vixen. Okay. Gray.
Well, I have to disagree with Multi, but for a different reason this time. I think she is black enough. So give me the opposite of Vixen, whatever that is.
Okay. Atomica. Sure. Charles.
Give me Metallica.
Metallica. All right. Jaded.
Well, I know who Vixen is. I don't know who Atomica is, so I don't want to risk her screwing up Vixen, so let her screw up a character I don't know, Atomica.
Okay. James Gunn does like to go for the obscure characters on occasion and try to bring them up to the forefront. And if he ruins the storyline, nobody knew it to begin with. So there's that, right? Let's see. I'm just looking at the. What was the best comment?
Multi-DEI topic talk. Yeah.
Not Chinese enough, not black enough.
Not old, white, and male enough. Yeah, all that.
Not tall enough.
Not gay and lame enough. It's ridiculous.
Bob, your
Voluptuous
score,
enough.
your choice will break the.
Yeah, she can play the atomic wedgie.
All right. Okay. And the first round is over with Aqua Girl and Harley Quinn. Multi.
I just feel like Aquagirl is a goddamn ripoff of Aquaman. I hate this shit. So Harley Quinn.
Ew.
Okay, Pops.
I don't know why Aqua Girl would be in this movie, so Harley Quinn.
Okay. Gray.
Yeah, so twofold on this one. I don't see her ever living up to the giant shoes that Harley Quinn currently has cinematically. Plus, he kind of wants to keep her on, from what Gunn has said. And then, my second reason is again to cancel out Multi's very, very problematic views. So yeah, give me Aqua Girl.
So you're not gaga over her taking the role of Harley Quinn. All right.
I'm not gaga over it, no.
Gaga. Charles.
Yeah, it'll be their course correction when Folie à Deux fails.
Harley Quinn? Okay. Jaded.
I would have to go Harley Quinn, so that way an actress can actually do the character properly.
Wow.
Not because you want her in hot pants and swinging a sledgehammer.
No, I don't. I don't want her in hot pants with a sledgehammer. That's the point. I want her done properly.
You want her in
What
the
if
full
the shirt
body
says "Daddy" or something?
He wants Jester.
Daddy.
Hold on. You would okay. So if Jen Ortega were to call you daddy, you go, no, I don't want that. Yeah,
I would in fact say that. I am not interested.
Yeah, no thank you.
Liar.
Fucking annoying.
Different reasons than Bob.
Yes. I want to stay married, so yeah, I would never say yeah to that.
I don't.
Liar.
Bob?
Let's go with Aqualad because I don't think she is a fit for fucking Harley Quinn by any stretch of the imagination.
That would be awesome if she played Aqualad.
No, I said Aqualad because you can't call Aqualad and then Aqua Girl Aqua. That makes no sense. She's Aqualad. Fuck that.
All right, there we go. All right, moving back up to
You
the
didn't
top.
even name the character right, and you voted for it. You understand what I'm saying? You understand?
Aqualad.
So let's wipe some of these out. Black Canary or Killer Frost? Multi-topic.
That's a very hard one because I see her playing both. So I will say Black Canary because Black Leather.
Okay, Pops.
Ice that girl up.
Killer Frost. Gray.
I wasn't paying attention, but let's go the opposite of whatever Multi said. I think Frost would be that. Let's go that one.
He said
Oh,
Black
well-
Canary, so you want Frost. Yeah, I said
Yes, exactly. And also for the reasons that Pop said.
Okay.
ice that girl up.
Yes, Frost.
Charles.
In
Frost.
interest of getting this done fast.
Jaded. Excuse me.
Black Canary, because I can see her screaming a lot.
Bob.
Killer Frost.
There we go. We have us a wiener.
You know who was not on this list though? Live
A lot
Wire.
of women. A lot of
Live
women.
Wire. That could be a much better version than whatever Supergirl tried to do for 2 seasons.
Another good song.
Well, we do this list, this type of rundown from time to time, and usually what happens is nobody on our lists are what's chosen. We did the He-Man thing, and we chose quite possibly the best actors to play He-Man, and it was turned out to be somebody not on the list. And the same thing with the Green Lanterns; they went to Kyle Chandler.
Somebody not on anybody's list.
Yeah, it wasn't on anybody's list. So, this is pretty much a waste of time, I guess.
I don't know any of these two. So, Gray, which one would you pick?
That's not the way it works.
Come on, Mulkey. That
Okay,
sounds really weird to base your vote on mine. Wow.
Look at you! You base yours on every single one I did. Ice, because Killer Frost.
Oh, who was the guy? Let me. I'll pull it up and show you in just a second here.
In they person? Who is they person?
Who's been cast in the He-Man?
Don't you mean they person?
Some guy.
Yeah.
Or she they?
No, it's he him man.
Oh, I would love a He-Man movie where he calls himself they them.
So, Ice, because Killer
By the
Frost.
power of they them.
I'm sorry, I would.
I think it would be They Skull.
Based skull? Castle
Castle
Gray
Base.
Poupée skull?
All right, Multi, which way you going?
Ice, because Killer Frost.
Ice, baby. Pops, you going ice?
I already got a Killer Frost. I don't even know who that other one was, but go with it.
Okay. The other
no,
one?
No. I said I already have an ice. Yeah, I already have Killer Frost. We don't need ice. She's done.
Gray, where are you going with this? Green Lantern or ice?
I can't see her as anything other than Green Lantern now that I know that Multi's voting for Ice.
Okay. Charles.
Yes. Lantern.
Jaded.
Let her screw up Green Lantern. I like ice.
Bob.
Lantern.
All right. So the Lantern makes a comeback.
What, only 67 more rounds of this?
Yeah.
Just about. Just about.
Roughly.
Raven or Lady Blackhawk?
Yes.
Raven. It's not been fair.
Raven. Pops?
Lady
Raven?
Blackhawk. Lady Blackhawk.
Gray?
This has nothing to do with Multi's vote at all.
Sure.
But give me that girthy Lady Blackcock.
All right. Charles.
The Chicago Blackhawks.
There we go. Jaded.
Trying to add some legitimacy to this list, I'm going to say Raven.
Okay.
You just called us all illegitimate, man.
Yes, guys are.
Just so that our prediction actually has a chance of actually being true. Raven.
Yeah.
None of these have a chance of being true.
No.
Bob.
We'll go with the Hawk.
Yeah.
What, Charles? This is going to be cast as Bumblebee?
Yes, she will be Bumblebee. Zatanna or Starfire?
Zatanna.
That's one for Zatanna. Pops?
Zatanna.
Two for Zatanna. Gray. Is
Yeah,
that one for Starfire?
No. I also like that one song from Santana. So let's go Santana on this.
Okay, Charles.
Yeah, Santana.
She's a
Jaded.
Carlos?
What's that?
That's the one.
We're all doing music now.
Hang on, I need to hear what Jaded said.
All right.
Yeah, it's the most likely one.
Okay, Bob.
Zatanna.
Clean sweep.
Yeah, clean sweep. Take
So
that one.
Aqualung or Santana? Now that's the real question.
Enchantress or Huntress?
Oh my.
That's a good matchup.
Because I want to forget Suicide Squad existed. Enchantress.
All right, let's just go ahead and put Gray's answer in. Pops?
Appreciate that.
Like you said, now I chose both of these, but you made a great point, Rosales, about her looking great on a motorcycle.
Okay.
Bring it
There
up.
we go. Charles, you agree?
Whatever's winning, yes.
Okay. Jaded.
You just want to get rid of that.
And this is a hard one because I don't know if they would have her as a villain or a hero.
I think she would be happy to play a villain. I think.
Again, it's probably not going to matter, but I would say Enchantress because I would see them wanting to have her play a villain more than a hero.
Okay, so Huntress could possibly be what, an anti-hero? Isn't that what they usually
anti-hero.
set her as?
Yes.
So it's like
yes.
It's the villain where an anti-hero is the villain that everybody says, nah, it's okay, he can do what he wants. Like Dexter.
The term is morally gray.
Bob.
Morally
We'll
based.
go with the Huntress.
Okay. There we go. Everybody in on Batgirl or Catwoman?
Catwoman.
Batgirl because they canceled Leslie something Batgirl and she was Latina.
So you want Batgirl?
You know, I think she's Latina enough, but I'm going to go the opposite of what Multi said, coincidentally.
Coincidence.
Charles?
Give me Animal Woman. Oh, yeah, Catwoman.
He likes the furries.
Jaded?
I'd go Catwoman.
Bob?
Even though Halle Berry
Put me down for pussy.
out of the park.
Yay.
Hey, congrats, Bob.
Thank you.
Yay, you snuck it in. Awesome. Nobody knows Harley Quinn, so I'm just going to say, nobody knows Atomica.
Yeah, I'll say Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, yeah.
Harley.
Harley Quinn as well.
Atomica.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I like Metallica too. Never mind.
All right. We'll stay down here and finish this up. Catwoman or Harley Quinn? Multi?
Catwoman.
Pops?
Catwoman.
Gray?
Yeah, give me the kitty. I got to say Catwoman.
Charles?
Yep.
Always agree. Jaded?
Harley Quinn.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. Bob?
Catwoman.
Bob's not throwing away his vote. Look at that.
See, you guys don't hate Harley Quinn as much as I do.
What is this to be determined? I missed one.
What?
Holy smokes. Mary Marvel and Talia al Ghul.
Oh.
Mary.
Talia.
Talia.
Related reasons.
Yeah, Mary Marvel. I got to go with my Marvel girl.
Oh, I forgot about that logic. Yeah, I changed my Talia. Sorry.
I done lost track.
So that'd be another Mary because Gray liked Charles' logic.
So one more Mary, one less Talia.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Who does that leave us with? Who's left?
As much as I agree with Charles's logic, I'll have to go with Talia.
Okay. Bob?
Yeah, Talia.
Oh, no.
Okay. So
Oh,
it's Mary Marvel.
Okay.
All right. Where were we? We did that one. This is what we're going to do. We're going to eliminate Mary Marvel and stick with the Huntress?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Huntress.
Huntress.
One no.
Yep.
Yes, Huntress.
Charles?
Oh, Mary Marvel. I'm riding this to the wheels will come off.
Yeah, he's got a logic to it. I'm following that logic.
They
Okay.
just did. They
I
just
think
fell out. Right now.
I got too many on there. That's fine. All right. Lady Blackhawk versus Zatanna.
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 Great.
I just like saying Lady Blackcock, so give me that one.
Zatanna's ahead.
I think I saw that in a video store.
It's my favorite.
Definitely seen the
movie.
cover.
Charles?
Zatanna, it's ahead.
Okay. Jaded.
Zatanna.
Zatanna, you say? Okay.
Yeah.
Bob?
Yeah, ditto.
Diddle? Okay.
Yes, the diddler.
Baby oil?
And Killer Frost versus the Green Lantern.
Killer Frost.
Boom.
Frost.
Boom. Greg?
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. Lantern.
Lantern.
Frost.
Charles? Lady Froth. Okay. Jaded?
Frost.
Okay. Bob?
Yes, Frost.
There we go. Okay. We're whittling down. Huntress or Catwoman?
That's a very hard one, but motorcycle, so Huntress.
Okay.
Motorcycle.
Motorcycle. Gray, black leather, or motorcycle?
I gotta go leather. What can I say?
Well, Huntress also wears leather if you watch CW.
Yeah, but you voted for that, so
Extenuating circumstances. Charles?
Yep. Huntress.
Jaded?
I'm sorry, Halle Berry knocked that role. She can't be replaced.
Got to go with the Huntress. Bob?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Huntress.
Okay. Looky. Getting down to the last two, Zatanna or Killer Frost?
Zatanna.
There's one for Zatanna.
Killer Frost.
One for Killer Frost. Gray.
Santana, all the way.
All right. I think you've been played, Gray. I think he strategically got you to vote where he wanted to go.
Maybe, but either
Charles.
way, his vote means nothing.
Well, Santana it is.
Okay.
Zatanna.
Jaded? Okay. Bob?
Yeah, Zatanna.
All right. There we are. The final two.
Thank.
It is down to.
Yeah, because I got to go set my show up. I can start at
All right.
1 o'clock. So,
So this is the final one.
This
Okay.
is the final one. Huntress or Zatanna?
Zatanna.
this one's rough. It's motorcycle versus fishnets and top hats. Zatanna.
All right. Pops makes the hard call before he leaves. Gray.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about all the hits, they just don't stop coming. So Santana.
All right.
No,
Charles.
we voted the same.
Yeah.
Got tricks.
Please.
Charles says, yeah. Jaded.
Yeah, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. It's going to have to be a coin toss. So heads, Zatanna. Oh, wow. Huntress.
Huntress. We got one for Huntress. Bob.
Zatanna.
There we go.
We have a winner.
Smooth.
We have a winner. So it will be, the way they work out, it's not going to be. But the final winner, the final tally here is Zatanna came out on top.
That's who
Congrats,
we
Zatanna.
That's who we
As it
think
should be.
she should be cast as. Yes, that's
Yes.
who we think she should be cast as. There you go. I got to go, guys. Thanks for
Me too.
entertaining me for the last hour, 2 hours. It's been awesome. I will
Thanks
see
for
you
being here,
guys-
Pops.
I'll see you guys next week.
All
Peace.
right.
Look at that. You see my green screen back there.
Have a great day, pups. And I will emulate him because I also need to go.
Okay.
Thank you a lot for having me, man.
No problem.
And I wish you all a great day.
Oye, como va to you, too?
All right.
Wait.
What is token validation failed? Sorry there, Charles.
Ooh, no valid
No.
tokens for you.
Is it
Don't know.
fungible?
I don't know, but
It doesn't appear to me.
no, I don't know what it was. What are you trying to share with the
I
audience?
was presenting the winner here. Why is this not working?
I don't know.
There it is. It's Jenna Ortega as Zatanna.
That actually is her as Zatanna. That's
The internet's
crazy.
already thought it up.
It seems
There it
to work. I mean, smooth.
Yeah. Mistress of the Dark Arts.
Yeah. Magic woman, gypsy queen. You know,
Well, there you go.
some might say black magic.
Production, baby.
Well, next week is they're debuting that show, the Legend of Vox Machina. Wrong thing. Sorry. That was wrong. These things look alike on my tiny screens. Nerdist is going to be doing a special screening of the first 3 episodes at a movie theater near somebody in Culver City. At the Culver Theater in Culver City, California. So, if you want to go see it and get your heads up and watch the first 3 episodes before everybody else, at the expense of Amazon and Nerdist, please go out there and have a watch. And then next week we will have a talk about it. So that's what we will be doing.
Very nice.
Who here is from Culver City?
Nobody I know.
Oh.
Nobody I know. But somebody will be there. So I take that off of this. Take that off of there. And
brutal.
Yeah. We got some new DVDs coming out. The Cleanup Crew.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Can't wait for that. Crime Scene Cleanup Crew discovers a briefcase full of money, as happens, as it does.
Yeah. Very clean themed week with the linoleum coming too.
Yes,
Ooh,
linoleum.
I hope they use the NoFX song.
Also
titled Linoleum.
I always believed that a title offers up a contract between the creator and the audience, and it should reflect what it is that you are talking about. So when I made my short film Sherlock Hernandez, I broke that contract because everybody expected a comedy, and instead I delivered a very lackluster
Spicy mystery?
film noir mystery. A very lackluster, very amateurish, very low rent.
Well, if
Anyway.
this movie isn't about floors, I'm out.
Yes, he's going to space. He wants to go to space. He's building a rocket in his backyard.
To build
So-
a linoleum.
Linoleum is lightweight, so it kind of makes sense.
I think they could afford that title as opposed to any others. Final season of CSI Las Vegas. I'm sorry, go ahead, Jaded.
I'm just going to say because Pacific Rim was such a great title.
Yes. Charlie Tango's also out this
I told you
coming
never to call me that.
Tuesday. Desperate for a fresh start after the at life after a tragedy. On her watch, a suspended air traffic controller finds herself sucked into a world of financial fraud and manipulation when she throws her lot with her secret lover.
What?
Oh, shit.
Charlie Tango. And look, there's an airplane taking a nosedive with no wings.
No.
Right there.
Sounds like one of those Harlequin romance novels.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Belgravia, the next chapter. After
I never
25
even seen the
years.
first chapter. Jesus.
Oh, you got to read it.
Scandals continue to plague the family. Well, there you go.
Wow.
And 22, The Unforgotten Soldier. The theme of adding a number before your title continues on these movies, independent films. 2 Marines from different generations bond over time to fight the real battle after coming home from war in order to survive the statistic of 22 suicides per day.
Jesus.
Wow. I thought 13 Reasons Why was a little intense, but that title has it beat.
The whole movie of people trying not to kill themselves.
Yes. Maybe if we hang out together, we won't shoot each other or ourselves.
That's a
So it was a funny movie where a Gen Xer and a Gen Z get together.
And not kill each other or
It's a
themselves.
lighthearted rom.
It's World War II, the comedy,
With Laura
There's
Loomer,
Nazis.
it seems.
And in theaters,
Oh no.
But possibly not for long.
It's cinema. It's cinema.
a couple of dozen people went to the movies and saw Megalopolis.
Did they?
Did I say
Did
it
you
right?
see this, Charles?
Megalopolis.
Of course not. Are you drunk?
Oh.
I just
Why
say,
not?
But
City.
very few have. But man, Coppola put a lot of money into this. I think it was like 140 million of his own.
Yeah.
I tell you what,
dollars
he's
into this?
he's $4 million closer to making that back.
Which is, that they say that first step is the hardest. So he's got that. Baby steps. He can make it.
Currently
Did you
in
see this,
6th
Gray?
place.
I did not. I want to, though.
Top 10. That's
So do
awesome.
I.
And in the top 10 are movies that have been out for 100 years, right? Is that right, Charles?
Oh.
Some of them. There's a new one this week.
Oh, where are you?
Certain robot kids movies doing
the
pretty
Robot
good.
number 1, Wild Robot number 1, Beetlejuice finally at number 2, Transformers 1, like a lead balloon in 3, Devara Port 1 in
What?
4th place.
I don't even know that.
I don't know what that is either. Speak No Evil in 5th, Megalopolis in 6th, Deadpool Wolverine, My Old Ass, Never Let Go of the Substance.
I'm glad my old ass is in there.
Been waiting to see your old ass. I mean, my old ass.
A few people have,
Speaking of which, Empire Waste is also out this.
That looks like a banger of a movie.
Oh yeah, follow a group of teens learning to love their bodies through inclusive fashion design and friendship.
I don't know if you see what they did there with the, clever use of, I guess, the language, if you will, with their title. But wow, just wow.
Waste.
I can't wait for this one.
Well, I guess making moo wasn't a good enough title. Well, again, like, what else are they going to have for like fashion, like inclusive fashion?
Yeah, not pants.
Yeah, just called making moo.
Yeah, and this movie's out too, and so is this one and this other one.
Fudge. Oh, wow, we're with that's in first.
Yeah,
I haven't heard of all of those, but Wild Robot, it's quite fun. Good times.
It's a big week for little movies, is what it is. An out of work actor now struggling as a New York City realtor.
As well as Megalopolis, that opened this week too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little week for big movies.
Little week for big movies. Good morning, Austin.
Good morning. What's up, everybody?
You just showed up in time.
I am here. I was just about to say I'm right on time, as per usual.
Yeah. We have nothing more on the wheel. And
were you the one who happened to see Megalopolis this weekend?
I did not see Megalopolis. I saw The Substance, but I didn't see Megalopolis.
The Substance,
like the rest
what?
of America. Okay.
Right, like the rest of them, yes. But
Well, this is out there, and apparently it's interactive in some kind of way.
Well, I think what it was, I don't know if it's for like every regular screening, but I think like on Tuesday or Wednesday they had an immersive IMAX event, and that's where somebody with a microphone may have come out mid-film.
Oh. Hang on a second. I've been giving instructions.
Yes.
Let me see here. I need to switch browsers for a moment.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm making it difficult.
Now you gotta go incognito, hide it from the wife and kids. I know how it feels.
Well, especially when it's shit that I send them. Yeah, most of the time.
Oh gosh, Bob.
I gotta head out, but thanks for having me on.
No, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here.
Ian.
Appreciate it.
Oh, hey. You being graced with my presence is always my pleasure. Don't you worry.
All right, what happened? I just lost something. All right. Try this all over again. Let's see if I can
See you, sir.
Gets out of here. Nope. I didn't beat it. But you know who did?
Oh.
Yeah,
Tough
I mean,
times
when you
too,
go,
huh?
when you're cut off cold turkey, it's gonna be tough.
I saw one where they had him as the T2 sliding between the bars. Oh, I
Diddler.
should have made that video. Should have made that video.
The
But,
diddler
what
couldn't
about-
get away.
No, we couldn't.
Yeah, you missed it there, Austin. We talked about Chick-fil-A doing their own streaming service.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, we talked about Crypto the Super Dog not being so super and possibly getting moited in the upcoming film. What else did we talk about, guys?
So Chick-fil-A streaming service, does that mean the service will be shut down on Sundays?
Hey, you know what? That's one of the jokes that didn't ever come up.
I figured nobody would remember that.
Nobody.
I'd get that zinger in before close out.
Yeah, I made a little music video out of it. Is what I did. So.
Oh, nice.
And you missed it.
I usually go back and rewatch.
Do you?
Catch the
Maybe
first.
you don't
I do.
have to. Maybe you don't have to.
Chick-fil-A is launching its own streaming platform. The plan is to launch a slate of TV shows. There are also talks of doing animated projects. People are asking why. Chick-fil-A, why? Will they have chick flicks? I'ma be so mad when I wanna stream my favorite Chick-fil-A Plus show on a Sunday. And the app refuses to open. If y'all ain't giving us a cow and chicken reboot, I don't care. The day streaming jumped the shark. Chicken chill does have a nice ring to it though. But we already have a Hallmark channel. This is gonna be the most homophobic programming of all time. Just give me my chicken sandwich and shut the F up. We literally just want them to open up on Sundays. That's it. Sounds weird, but this is smart. They used to partner with VeggieTales back in the day for the children's workshops and daycare efforts they're involved in. They probably want their own modern shows without any objectionable content. Will they have chick flicks? I'ma be so mad when I wanna stream my favorite Chick-fil-A Plus show on a Sunday.
Charles,
That
body break
was beautiful.
That was your opportunity, Charles, to go to
Charles
the bathroom.
looks disgusted.
Well,
Charles,
he doesn't
are you-
like to cover a topic twice.
Oh, no.
Ah.
I was reading
Ah.
something. My mind does not match what's happening right now.
Is it time zone dependent? I don't know.
No,
You're disgust, Charles. Is it time zone dependent?
not especially. No.
7 out of 10.
Okay.
Thank you, BMO. Thank you for that.
I like
Charles,
to imagine Charles is just that upset that they're closed on Sundays.
no, he's getting a lot more snuff in his timeline, I think, is what's happening.
Something like that. Sure.
I watched Charles's
sorry.
Oreo
Oh.
Coke review, and that was where you,
You don't
see
think
pure
the combination
disgust.
of Oreos and Coke would like be the best ever? Come on.
Oh,
It's weird. Like you want to drink milk, and it's like I'm already drinking though.
But perhaps this is, Coke shot at Pilk. I don't know if you're familiar with the, I don't know even where it comes from, but yeah, some people mix milk and Pepsi. It's called Pilk. It's horrible.
Oh,
You got to drink
no.
it fast before it curdles the milk.
Right.
But,
Jeez, that's like putting.
God.
That's like what my friends in college used to do. You drop a shot of Bailey's and a glass of Guinness, and you got to chug it before it Yeah, no.
Doc, there's no telling what's going to be on this program. You just missed we did a tournament kind of thing, eliminating the characters that, I forgot her name.
It was a
Jenna
final
Ortega.
50 casting
Jenna-
bracket for Jenna
Yeah.
Ortega.
For Jenna Ortega. We had a video that we just replayed about that. We did all kinds of stuff, and now we're talking about milk and Pepsi, and it's just it's we do have topics. We do spin the wheel on occasion. So yeah, it's all kinds of stuff happening on the show.
We are usually a show.
Yes, and we sometimes we do go upwards of 3 hours, and these guys are gracious enough to hang out for that amount of time. Bob, were there no sports today? You kind of hung out.
Well, I'm an
where's your
East Coast
Bills?
fan, so I mean, like none of the afternoon games for me start till 1 o'clock, and then 4:30 games, and then Bills don't play till they play again tonight. They got prime time Sunday night game.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are they on tonight? What are the Bills on tonight?
That
What
would
channel?
be NBC channel. Well, it's channel
So,
2 for me, but whatever.
Every
Peacock?
local NBC
Yeah,
channel
Peacock.
is.
Yeah, if you got
Okay,
cock, you can watch it.
I can watch it on the cock. Nice.
Yeah, watch it on the cock, man. Sunday night football. It's going to be amazing. 3-0 Bills taking on the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson. It's going to be a good matchup for sure.
Definitely going to be a good matchup. Portions of this program fall within the listed fair use categories, including commentary and criticism, parody and satire, news reporting, and education. So if you got a problem with it, bite me. Views and expressions by the panel do not necessarily reflect those of the streaming platforms or shows. Free speech is a bitch.
Especially mine.
Be sure to subscribe to all of our panelists that show up on a variety of days. From Jaded Fanboy, Joker's Corner at Global Comics, Will Screedia, the Madness Comic Book Network, of course, and the Unbiased Movie Nerd, who will be back someday, and Zach Go. Our website's RosalisComics.com. You can buy the book, Grim Tales of Rainbow Falls, on Amazon. You can watch our award-winning cartoon short, Love is Magic, on Amazon.com as well. That's available for everybody out there. So, yeah, those are some things what happens. And Raven's going to bust.
Don't call Charles that.
Very nice. I agree.
For the Cowboys.
Gray, what does Charles have going on this week?
Well, that's a good question. And you know how you could know what Charles has going on this week? Well, if you go over to his channel, that's YouTube at Willis Screedia, you'll get his usual show, which is Show Business. It's every Monday. Well, usually Mondays. Sometimes it's other days, like last week. But go over there and ring the bell, and then you'll know exactly what day and time it is. But it's a blast. We go over, a lot of the box office, if you will. Charles is known as the box office guy in certain places of the internet. But I'm sure we're going to be talking about Wild Robot, and I'm sure a little bit of the Megalopolis flop. But come over there for movie news and general fun involving the whole industry. But don't forget to ring the bell so you know exactly what day it is.
And Gray, where can we find you?
Oh, randomly. As long as you're looking for things, go over to YouTube at That Darn Kidda, and every Thursday you can be a part of the Thinkers. We're a group of people. Many of the people on this panel today get together and disagree about everything. We've had a couple of disagreements lately about anime, movies. I think last time we just had the whole men's health kind of debate. And BMO, one of the audience members, was a little too afraid to join. He was intimidated, but word has it that he might be there to argue his point this Thursday. So join us every Thursday on That Darn Kidda's channel. That's about all I got going on in my world. What you got going on, Bob?
Oh, well, aside from some football tonight, I don't know if we do have any. Austin, do we have anything going on tomorrow with Joker's Corner?
Okay. Well, how about
this,
I don't know
guys?
about that, but
If,
I can.
Sometimes we appear on a show called The Joker's Corner, a little variety and comedy. So if you're interested in that, go over to YouTube, type in the search, The Joker's Corner, give a like, follow, hit the bell so you can be notified when we are coming up for that. Tuesday, though, right? This Tuesday is the 1st.
Tuesday's the big night.
It is. It's going to be the big night for me in Austin. We're going to be going live during the vice presidential debate for J.D. Vance and Tim Walz. So that'll be very exciting. Other than that, what do you got, Austin?
Well, we got that. That's going to be a big week, actually, for that. We got that. We've got, on Wednesday, a interview with another YouTuber called the New Evangelicals. So if you're into kind of religious talk and political talk and all that fun stuff, come check it out. As well as releasing a new teaser later this week for my short film that'll be coming out at the end of the month. So yeah, head on over, check that out. Oh, and also a brand new episode of Hard Focus, our filmmaker podcast with myself and Cole, with our guest this week happening to be Gray. So there you go. So yeah, a lot of interactions this week on the channel. So come check it out.
And don't forget, last week on Wednesday, we had the debut of New Stunning Adventures, Issue 2. It's out now. You go to globalcomics.com. You can download it in PDF. You can read as many pages as you like. You don't have to do the whole thing, but, I recommend it. It's a it's an anthology series introducing upwards of 18 superhero characters over the 6-issue series. We're on number 2, and it's a bi-monthly release, so you can get the first 2 out right now. And also, because of the news that had broke about the trademark being lifted on superheroes, we are going to be rebranding New Stunning Adventures to Superhero Adventures. And so we'll be doing that when we go to print. So that's what's going on with us. And plus, we're here every week, unless we're not. And next week, I think we're going to be recapping the pay-per-view, the wrestling pay-per-view.
Wrestling.
Blood and Guts, or what was it? It was
Bad Blood. Yeah,
Bad Blood. That's right, Bob. It's Bad Blood.
It's Bad Blood. It's not good blood. It's the bad blood.
Not good. It's bad. Definitely bad. Yeah. All of a sudden, we're Rain Man. Yeah, definitely bad.
Yeah. Bad. Yeah.
We will take a look, hopefully, at the what was that? The Vox Machina. So yeah, we'll be looking at that as well. Bad Blood, definitely Bad Blood. Yeah, and who knows? I think it's not going to be Florida Man, but probably we'll have another game. It's going to be What Was That Sound? So we'll do that.
Ooh. Bob's headset.
We'll be listening to the sounds from these little bitty shorts and trying to figure out what the hell we're listening to. And what's that sound? Do I have the video for that? I don't think so. And the Penguin episode 2 comes out tonight.
Yes, it
Keep
does.
an eye out for that. Somebody saw Agatha.
I did.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And
I was the one.
The Agatha.
I backed the original season. Good for you. Got some Medicare. No, M-Dice? And a plushie for it. Oh, so you got some dice for back in the original thing. Look at that. We got a super fan here, but not of us. Of Vox Machina. Those guys there. So yeah. So that's what's going on with us. I think what we'll do is we're going to wrap this show up here. Guys, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. I think we will end with our entrance this time. Ooh. So we will have that little bit of Kitty screaming at something horrible. What did she see? You'll have to find out in just a second after we do our disclaimer.
This program includes reviews and critiques of various products, movies, and works of art, and uses content for educational purposes. This program complies with YouTube's terms of service, including its fair use policy.
Are you enjoying what you see week after week? Consider giving us a like and subscribe. It's a small gesture, but it means a lot. Click the little button and give us a thumbs up. Follow our very talented panel. And for butter's sake, go to rosalescomics.com and buy a friggin' comic already.
Let's talk about blockbuster movie news, indie films that you can use, wacky games and lightning round. Can you guess the secret sound? Wrestling stars before our eyes, comic book promo ties. Whammy makes a say, but who will show? Nobody knows. Time to shine, ready to go. It's Super Sunday.
You know what I forgot? I forgot that Super Sunday Wrap-Up has been invited to do a live version of this show at a film festival next year.
Whoa!
It's the Panther City Film Festival in Fort Worth, Texas.
That
And
is so freaking cool.
there's 10 years running, so we're going to do this type of show live for people that are going to the film festival. And we will have a international panel of filmmakers sitting up on the
Wow.
stage
Oh, yeah.
with me, doing what it is we do here. And so, and
Very cool.
it won't be on Sunday.
Okay.
It'll be on a Saturday.
That defeats the purpose of doing this show, then.
Well, I think I'll still do the show that weekend live and do recaps.
It'll be an asterisk, though.
I put him through that whole torturous Jenna Ortega thing. I think he deserves a shot or two.
I got it in the chat. It's all right.
So there we go. Super Someday.
Usually Sundays, sometimes other days.
Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. Amazing. So yeah, we'll be doing that live. We'll share highlights when that happens. It'll be next year, 2025. Midsummer at some point. I don't know exactly when that is.
Bob's
So
gonna have
it's,
to learn to mind his manners. I got a year to do it though, so I'm all right.
And I'm trying to figure out right now how we're going to be doing the games with an audience and a panel at the same time.
You can bring the game of life with us.
No, I think you know what? Who? Sports.
Oh, Bob's turned off. Just
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah, sports.
Not a big fan of playing games in person.
So yeah, thank you again. Bob just wanted to be on a different part of the screen. That's what it was.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there, but all right.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll figure it out. And I think what I'll do is I'll figure out something where people can play on their phones, some of the
Whoa.
games,
That's
and we'll try it out here. We'll workshop this stuff as we go along. And instead of just the people in the comments commenting there, they can play along on their phones, and we'll be able to see their scores as well. Kind of
Nice.
kind of like a garlic phone type of deal.
Nice.
Nope, right there. There, pay attention. Were we doing a Brady Bunch thing there, Charles? Is that what we're doing? It's kind of a kind of deal.
Marsha.
Marsha. So yeah, that's something we're going to be doing, and I blew our exit. I forgot to do a graphic on that. It's always something I forget. So pay attention, Gray. Do you guys want to come out and do the show live too?
I would
don't
be.
know if I'd be able to make it to Texas.
I would be interested.
Sure
I mean,
you
look,
could,
I
Bob.
have roots in Texas. I love Texas. I mean, just depends on what time of year and stuff. And
Maybe it is a year from now.
I also have roots. I need to do a little touch up.
right.
Charles, are you going to be touring this summer, doing comedy?
You're adorable.
Are you? Come on, Rick. You should come to
Charles,
what
you
are
got
we
to
down
come
there?
out to Vegas, man. Comedy scene's blowing up here.
Is it?
It is.
You could
We're getting
definitely
some.
come to
I'm actually, no,
Buffalo.
I'm
We got a
actually,
couple clubs up there.
I'm actually pretty surprised. We got like a couple new clubs now that we get like, we get pretty much all the pretty big ones that come through. Adam Ray, and Pauly Shore, all the.
Did
Tony
you say Pauly Shore was a big one?
Well, look, for West Coast, maybe. All right.
Huge.
West
He's in the
Coast,
middle of
that's
a resurgence.
Yeah, I thought he was.
Weasel?
And
Yeah.
he was
of Mitzi.
he was about to be front and center, except that Richard Simmons died, and lost his
Now he
cow.
can go through with it. Richard
Yeah, now he
Simmons
can
was
really
one
go
thing
through it.
standing in the way of him playing that role.
Well,
I
there's
think the day he died, he came out saying like, "Now guess what? I'm doing the role."
I'm just waiting for Son-in-Law 2 or In the Army 2 to be made. That seems like a great
Oh, that would be good.
play for Netflix.
How about Encino Man too? Give me that.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, Jury Duty too.
Jury
about it.
Duty too. Yeah, we could do
as
that.
long as Encino Man looks like the whale.
Damn.
We used to choose.
I wonder what these strange filmmakers are going to think of this kind of panel discussion.
I have a feeling you'll never be invited back again.
I think I'm going to burn a lot of film bridges.
Yes, probably.
Yeah. I keep inviting the director of the film festival onto the show. He hasn't shown up yet, but one day he'll have a link. One day he'll have a. Oh no, he has a link every week. He just doesn't show up. So.
But yeah, Charles, get up to Buffalo and play Helium. We have a Helium comedy club up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just book it, man.
Charles is like, I don't feel safe around you people.
I'm starting to plan for my UK half of the year, and now all this American stuff is being thrown in my way.
Well, yeah. I mean, what the fuck is that? I'd like to see it in the States. I'm not in the UK, so that doesn't help me out too much at all.
Come out to the UK. You could crash on my couch.
I don't think so.
Well, you're already going all the way to Texas.
The first word out of his mouth will get him arrested.
Yeah. Yeah, they wouldn't be too welcoming me there.
A lot of people got roots in Texas. Yeah.
All my exes are from Texas.
Based.
That's why you hang your hat in Tennessee. I didn't think I knew the lyrics, did you? But I did.
Once again, now we're talking about Texas, and now my movie brained head is going right to Pee-wee's Big Adventure when he's on the payphone with Dottie, and she doesn't believe that he's in Texas. So, and she's like, well, where are you, Pee-wee? He's like, Texas. And she's like, no, you're not. And then he goes, the stars at night are big and bright. You're in the heart of Texas.
No, that happens if you say those words.
It does.
That's a real thing.
Yes. And then a line dance will break out. So, yeah, Texas is that way. Everybody expects that, you come down to Texas, all you're going to see are cows and people on horses. And, everybody's saying, howdy, y'all.
Has everybody on this panel seen Pee-wee's Big Adventure? Because it is a comedy classic.
Of course.
It is. And
it is
we
a classic.
didn't want to participate in your... so, it's just all there is to it. So. All of my favorite people are in Texas, Florida, and Montana. Why do they keep moving?
Trying to get away from Lucifer, it sounds like.
You haven't seen... Oh, BMO hasn't seen it.
BMO, get on that immediately, sir. Change your life, let me tell you.
Not seen it, so yeah.
He is kind of a young
Sunday wrap-up.
It's okay.
Live.
It's perfect. It's a great movie. It's so funny. I could watch that movie every
It
day of
holds
the
up.
week. Yeah, it does.
And hey, if you know anybody programming festivals and conventions and things like that, send them my way. I'll be glad to do this show somewhere else too.
Yeah, bring it out to Vegas, man.
Yeah. If you know somebody in Vegas, let them know. Because what happens in Vegas will be broadcast online.
Will be broadcast to the interwebs and you.
Man, maybe we could take over like Chris Angel's spot at the Elixir or Luxor or whatever the fuck that hotel is.
We'll have him doing magic behind us.
Yes.
He's still doing that shit over there?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's got a whole new show and everything.
I only go to Vegas to buy magic. That's the only.
Charles, come over here and replace Carrot Top. He's the one that's got to go.
Oh, he's got a residency.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's what when I think of when I think of comedians, I think of residency. Like Dice had a residency a couple of years ago.
He needed the money.
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet.
They don't have opening acts, and that's where I would probably be.
Hey.
Try going on something like Kill Tony.
Nothing but filmmakers and their families go to film festivals of this caliber. Okay.
Oh.
This is not the side. This isn't where movies go to get sold.
Fantastic Fest.
But I don't know.
Sundance.
It'll be interesting to see how the audience reacts. Yes, this is not
TIFF.
Sundance. This is not Cannes. But I'll do it there. I'll do this show there. So, yeah, I forgot to totally announce this and put it on the wheel and do a graphic for it. So we'll probably talk about it again next week.
Salo.
So we got a little bonus promo time.
Bonus promo time. So yeah. So I guess I'll stick with the regular outro then. So thanks again, guys, for being here. Appreciate it. Charles, watch your ears.
In your eyes 風がそっとささやきつけて君と過ごす未来描くよどんな困難さえ乗り越えてそばにいたいから決して終わらない